Area was your for Mamunina. Yamakwa Basonko at the Bambi Mighty so. A Yanita from Mighty. Ye travel live at Facebook and at YouTube. Production crew I crowd Jordan Macjero Saj, my friend Ma Bankro. Abdullah Dasmani. One and a year, one Mubomichidom. Namide Mighty, you may dear Abreu. As I can say, encore Emma the sweet chocolate drink. A radio here, a sushi. Specialized natural mineral water, a abujun sonko, a sucrojin, a one num go minimum ten cassa, yes. One num in super. Best Point Savings and Loans Limited. In Makoya Daroma, and a real Mobomichidom. I was your son for MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO. Wait me from BMZ 1. Woman Gada, Biama Brofo de MAAME Soldier. Ofremia Mejoso. Mena me did you media Huchiame. Make I was send a dabnada. A banana quabana eda. Osana August Bosumia woman da etoso edunkono 19th August 2025. The woman correct bibi me na me nimo bi na kire me na me hunu ye na aboa me pa ade a me correct year sa the name of the month August. Say your words bebre started with AUG augment Augustus. A ban is saying now a binum be ebo the word August as August. Enya August you abusuanya August. August. Timpacho for two tim samame. Why? That is the correct pronunciation of the month August. Enya August. Enya August. Yepesi a friend August, I be a cabeno ARGUST August like argument. One was I but if you take the word augment, now want to mean can say augment there. Because Nina started with AUG. If augment start with AUG, now to me born augment there. And me to talk as the word August, AUG, August, and yeah, August. Timpamucho, mommy and fa and two and koto gem. Now, may conform or say the month August. Makumako edunkono, Yadimu Makumako dunkono. Yakabi wo ye nim. Now, ye bad the month 2025 on Soswa, Ebusia, Yadibi pa, Yakobi papa. The year 2025 no. That was say you were 365 days. And now a woman 2024 now a year 366 days. It was a leap year. But 2025, you know, a normal year no and 365 days and a year trying to see kusu. Now say Odman Kuma boy and who buy I dom. I'm here to me 231 days. And that can 231 days. And they say aka 134 days. Now you drew 31st December 2025. 134 days and you be brave and a woman. And you will say a fish and you may be out the guapo and shed uncle ye ma waminia. And Wabamu wate and Meran Saye wate. You want the flower ha edria some night ever your name. Ah, or hide your son and ubetimi the emo ha edria san ayenima baby emo ha cry. 100 days. Wait me the ayenima who do pee. 85 quadrin mo. Now, wo banner now watching us what Akaya now watching Makumako Ediasana 34 weeks. Now, ye day after 2025, Akwako go. Now, the American show afe and Nadodua Aka ewa ye name and say, Abrabon, a bit me a testo, a bit me a bubu, a bit me a woso palma, I was so sabi ujidi a walk around your meme. Abrabo said ye tie no. Hey, to the be abrabo ye fucking, I'm telling you. Abrabo betimi awoso ama wankasa wo say yes, wakasa je say enye Yesu ne kita wanka wo nyobia. Sana abrabo fa so etesti wo. Abrabo betimi abubu. Otari ana why udi si na bu. Say de wo de wo sabesu bia na giagu. But me nu ya de make kan kire wawie ne sem wa ba mu wate. Because any da so wo ho. Ochina wo ho nti enani da so e wo ho. Be defeat bia gugu bia bebe wa kwamu bia e ya desuade e. Eno nkire se awieye aba. Engugu bia wo be fam no kai sa de we se engugu bia ohaw ne abinidie bia me fam. Engugu bia me fam bia. Them say we no fit jump. Eya disuade kese ema me eno nkyere sese be mawieye aba ye se be ma hwease a na nye na wieye no no ubetimi ya hwease na nso me sere wo se sore waka e ka wo ho na sore na hweren ema me ubedi nkugo wo ne ma hodo pii mo na nso ne me ka kyere no se emwa ba mu da biara da. Because enkugo de eye ade bia broni beka se temporary. Enkugo eye ade bia chese e wo se eba ebetwam. Na momo no gidie ya ohunhum etaye kire no sanse ohunhum de ete wono mo afebo enwuda. Eti gidie pa wo de ohunhum betaye kire ne no na beboa amasa gidie na tena ho afebo. Eti misrewa nya abotre eye nkakra eye step by step. We take it each time, each day. Eti senia abrabo ne sitie senia wakukuru hwiase no ho kro ne ba nyina da bia wo ye busy wo kona wo ba na utumidika na ofa na yes. No matter how busy you are, Mr. wo se edru ba bia tenase kom tenase din ne bu nkompo hwe enieme bia waye suban bia wada na die ensem bia waka a etwam. Reflect on those things. Obi bisa wasem response bi a wo de man no. Eya mebre bi emra wabra bom a wo betena se no wabu nkompo ahwe saa niema wo ye no suban a wo da na dia na mo bi a wotu ye asem bi a wo kan ye response bi a wo de ma obi question bi. Eya tena se na dwendwen saa niema no ne bu nkompo ehwe ne ye wanye ne yie. Na shase se wo be shase atene sene niema. Ai bo on me hu yanka asem we manya no se me hu ye kra anka me kan ne se. Edru maybe a yatna se din ne bu nkompo edwendwen saa ne ma. Asa what you be a what ye saa de no a eboa e ma wutimi nyini yie. Unyini wa brabom yie. Eboa wo so kra ma wutimi ni nipa ntam eye kama. Wutimi ni nipa nyina tena asomdwe mo se ne Bible aka se nke betumi a mo ni nipa nyina tena asomdwe mo no. Ubu nkompo ehwe dwendwen saa ne ma no a wo ye no ho de yankoyie no watimi ahwe se wo betene no bra wo kɔ wanim. Wo ye se eboa e ma wutimi ni nipa etena se yie. Uni nipa ntam eye kama. Na afen so no eboa ma wo home eka ho. It brings fulfillment. A greater fulfillment pa. Abusu mi si ha chia opi awie yi. Safe na wo de wafide na to anu ma me kan form say neat FM 90. And waso egu a wuti. Enchia wo kese pa enko enfama me texters and me callers. Wo de mi jamu mu a enye yie. Na me sre wa enkomo a ye bone discussions ahodo e be koso ro. E wo betimi de afa o comments ne wasemi nyina messages no wo de be fa Facebook live be kan breast fa tem de amount. And na say your WhatsApp line no. 059 478 4322 059 478 4322. So what the question messages e ba na wa me ho ate amaye why they say yes sanitize and kasa no enti kasa bia ye kasa ntwi kasa bia yatem didie ne entro mreme se me biama menkan so wo want me ankan ya na se wo hunu nipa no na wontimi hwe nanim face to face enkan ne watchro no enkyere no a don't write it and post it to me. Come so me nipa te se wa. Me wa fa fo ni nyina onu abubu ache ja kwa wie me ma good afternoon. COP Michael Nanankatia Frempong. A special good afternoon to you. Osabe ma owusu beye man eya chimwoso man hene na chimwoso hene. Nana baby a wo bia awie yi wo bo ni mechiao. Nana aye bi ahwe ofosu kwabi. Nanu ya enodi ni birthday. Etreso odew man hene enono. Nana baby a wo bia special good afternoon and come out. Nabus Motors, a group CEO of Nabus Motors. Nana edubon so ejekum prempe. Nana baby a wo bia nanu ya na akodi wo maame na watche da. Ye no so de next year o July 25. Ene e ba koye. Ye besu ache ye be tuntum no so ache papa. Anyway, any which way. Dr. Shadrach Ajete Sowa Lasu 1. Mete won kanche pa baby I will be a special good afternoon to you. One Auntie Marian and of Chase Glory Okaishi any Okaishi the phone na special good afternoon and come more. Dr. Christopher Ampedu, the Samaritan. Sabria Madugu so America say. Who call Dr. Christopher Ampedu na bro sign so on moi. And the NEAT FM 24/7. And the Musa wunni musio mo ne ko yifiri ho ne ho na ka bete. Yeso obua obua berewa na ati aduman kuma sel. Dr. Christopher Ampedu or ye fan of NEAT FM. Otie ya no pe wie nwumra na dwode suom. Doc nyame enhira opi. Eno obi bia ewie wutie me ma special good afternoon. I was here, Yakoyanim, Wabana, Yakoyanim, a dear and a neck and a wood, your day eba. I was here for a video be a chegu for Ridge Hospital, bra. Emergency case be one more a report say yeah. Na you catch a patient is a konakoto asawa efa bra and the whole lot me sure say a binum enya video ni bi ahwe ehunia e course so I wunya bi hwe ya me say ko me TikTok page one mo woman gada woman as in woman oba WOMAN woo and man _ gada GADDAH ko na ekoshe video no na wafa ho no wa follow no wa like me video sin nyina na me pictures sin nyina kama che wonim say ejina anase enam nurses be any health educators or health professionals be eso ama onipa bia na eni hu kwanse owu wawu due to negligence, due to irresponsibility. Nurses ni bi enam womo saso doctors ni bi enam womo saso ma obia anka onsen fata wu nka yade we die ye kohwe no no asan ba fie abehwe ne ma okoya wa mabio adan a ebi wo ha se wakono yakoma na duro bi enisi ede ma no yakona panie bi a enise ye wono eniema bebre ensem bebre eni suban wodo pi enna ye health professionals ni bi ada na die a enam so ama nipa bi ahwere wo mo enkwa abusuafo eye die basem obi yare eye putupuru emergency se kase bibi ya emergency na chese nipa no yantie ni ahwe no a bibi be no obetimi yawu anything your friend emergency anything na woko hospitals akese a ya create emergency wards e wo ho se as bibi to obi nkwanhia bibi opra bi nipa no wasi owo ne nkwankwanta so etia wasi etime gene nkwa enisa wodidi agoro kra na me condemn sa suban no some of the nurses and some office bia ya adwuma no na aba abetom na emom no enye ofre because nurse na adwuma no eyo ofre ankasa me metimi academy nsa esimebo ese me maame na oye midwife ogiawo for over 35 years abotofo ba ko se amfa ne nsem anhwere ne nkwa because na eyo ofre because okọ pension nyina kra no not da so giawo me mammy and Sam, my woman, me mammy, and a jema wo. Unim na juma. What I say? Obi ohon mo wa finding itself in the nursing professional. Onye juma nye and wakopi honum. And your best remo. So if say juma no ntimi nya, you park yourself somewhere. Now wako baby our passion ewo what to me to hu aye juma no is not based on sikebi a ubenya, but dia ewo mu na wo de boa agi akra enkwa. Now ne esiye ewo Reach Hospital no, I condemn it totally, but yenhwe bibi se wako hospital ne bia nurse ni bi ana doctor bi and treat you yia. Is that how you go about it? Sa kwane na esa wo faso wonya bibia nye se anka dwene ayare fofofra wo mo wo ho a wo mo de wo mo nka bi hyiemu wo mo ba be hwe wo mo yade no anka dwene wo mo ho kakra enne de yetimi invade patient's privacy ne yakọ because he wo phone ti ne yakọ record anything because obi ayade ama haye e de wo se record de beto abonten ya nwene afoforo ayarefo na wo mo da ho a womo eje ayarehwe no ya anwere womo ho ni aposti dia ba. Is that the way to go? Sana se ye beye no ana say ye wo proper way a was ana say kwan papa e was yetimi faso na yetu saa na mo no se de beye a e de abotoye mo beba e de asomdwe beba na afa yakata obi adagya so na mom no asem no so yahwe ne yaka de yi atoyi sei na wose ekono abusuafo me ba mo ho because me sure say mo amutie me, a lot of you mo share sa video me so won share ya kwa Woman Goddess page on TikTok na kokoshe okwa no akọ like ya mama why no wa follow me why sa na ye be kono me hia wadwen kire odwene ho sen 0302243540. Mahai.
Mami Soja.
Yes.
Yeah, from your Abaya, me do Ashama Zim.
Abai, yes, you.
Mami Soja, now up on
Christo, eguso shame.
Yeah, Mammy Bo Abasana, you my power did it for mine. Mami Soja, I want some of our can area already, and no one. Me and Kasa, me a victim. Me want to do me kakra, I didn't copy or General Hospital. Kwanya, health workers, he did me fast, so be a nami yemwa kami, and Mammy Soja, nami will me Jimmy who I mean, no more doctors, you know, any health workers, you know, say, what the Arabi call her Nasa Ubewa, or Munim, so Ubewa. I don't know. Yes, sir. Amubusa mi amikasa mi yemu tini empakura mi yebin daso yedini wheelchair amuna yedini atu obi ami yemu ya mi tebebia ajuju mi hu no ti de ba eni se ma nfa ntutu asema anya basabasa wo ho na mo mi frɛ na ye be fa mi free ho di mi call private hospital ma mi so je nya no anu no. Hello
Wadaroma yeah
ma mi so ja Missy, any one no.
Yo, Matty.
Me corner say yes, friend, yes, me who do me now, the me corner and Jamia. And yes, free one, and me free or private.
Simple, me that's it.
I know, and yet to try something near my course who are regional hospital, dear Mammy Soda, and tell you my call, and tell you about Kukura. I was say, you should move my pa, a coso. Me that's say, Danny Trasa.
Me that's it. Mahai. Yes, what drum, Bacho Dini baby Afri.
Do a shaman.
Yo, Joe, Bacho.
Well, Mamika Bibi, I said no, Dana for
I say ye tasem su asem. Aya moment can some straight in it, moment can is me too call hospital be me dunya no besu. Ubesu because of the way nurses been any friends say nurses been here hospital. Nipa no yale no call hospital no. Te we share video na. We don't want to move feel. Ana nipa no down all so. Ana nipa di camera to no so. The nurses need doctors for being here and the young no. But the nipa di camera no to no so no no. Ana yeka. Anya bi asante nipa no amfa camera to no so. Emma went na car. Aka never topic am I aka want man. Uba ko hospital na uvu na doctor show. Na ofiu na nurse show. Na nurse fiu. Edu o uvu na ba bi da no. Nurse ni na onusie nipa ti se moja fa ni mu ti se wa no. O duty ka so ma mpa ma wa da so. Yen kasa asem wo Ghana. The police ni anye na eduma ya na soldier ni anye na eduma ya. No contradiction. Doctor anye na eduma ya na nurse anye na eduma ya.
Medasipe. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH.
Me pa chodi ni baby afrefe. Francis.
Oh, yeah, only a bema Francis at the Sumu Masama. MAAME, a radin to Quandem, or more than assumed in Quatentin.
Amen.
No way you bless one fast one, only my jelly or dummy, no father cabre. MAAME, or money, the baby or money consanity, you, nurse upon one a year, exercise out. So, over baby, no, a fine year from photos with them. Penity office, on your time accident, if you then a hospital, Cassie will be in Baba, your best man's on Cotas hour. Mammy, give me good name of one in Tiasu, a year bro, a ye baby, and not as good to see, and now say you're doing and penny for the young person, the only side deal with, and yet, I don't know, motion or moon trouble. Not necessary, will be to hospital, no, be a handy, woo. Nancy will be cool and some government hospital, Mammy, I'm a nephew, Nanko saw war, and you're one penny. Nanko nyam wɔ den kakra de da no yɛ amɔ ne pa no ama na fa mu ani keka wo nti ɔman ne de maame baabi ɔman ne kɔ no sɛ yɛmfa yɛn nan si fam ne yankasa maame ɔman ne bɛkɔ na ɔman ne bɛkɔ because obia no ɔdun ɔman no ne de kura sɛ mpanifo no a yɛn di ɔmo akyi no maame ɔmo kɔ hospital a yɛtutu te sɛ biribi ba me ohiani wa me tua taxpayer money me bɛ so la material la su la no me mɛkɔ hospital no yɛnyɛ me sɛ de yɛyɛ osikani no yɛnyɛ sɛ de yɛyɛ mpanifo no nti ɔman ne deɛ sɛ yɛanhwɛ ne yie ne yɛanka ho asɛm a saa na ɛbɛkɔ so asotwe bɛ ne yɛde ma deɛ saa nipa ɔde yɛ saa deɛ
Medase Afra you know na san fa for bra. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me pa chodi ni baby afrefe.
Me pa cho bright ni ameka sa afra abuso.
Yo bright echi abuso kan fo nyina yenko.
Abuso kan fo nyina ejo. Na me ensure pa na ejuma fa oye. Onu next for no any daughter for no bi no. Omo mbo man. Because we share video a emi abe mai eyeye. A ko hospital no. Na obi yare na yedi na ba emergency. Na daughter ni nurse for mutina ho e na mo hwe no. Ebi kura ti obi nan so a obi kura ti akunya mu a yedi drip esi ni so ni ade. Daughter for ni bi omunye omutuma yiye. Any nurse for ni bi omu fa ni di e ma sa obi yare for a ba hospital. E so omu show omu na omu sa omu yare. Yedi obi apa se mo nsani mo hwe ni pa no emergency a this is a wake at yourself for your card answer. Nipa ne wo, nipa ne ebre. Nipa ne bi kura on timi bi na no kura embo ni de enkasa. Na esi on ko your card answer na etimi ahwe sai nipa no. Mpacho oye bi sa hospital no card no. Eno na be sa nipa ne yare ana se edro any daughter ni na obehwe nipa no. Enti say be ko hospital. Na say we cut yourself for your card. Answer na ya show no. That na ya say yem penny for any nurse for any daughter for na ya mo hospital no. Omo hwe bibi fa wo pa. Because hwe dey see wo reach hospital no. E ya ho bi enya de a e ya ya say yes so. Say di ni pa ba hospital. Na mo so nko.
Medase. Good afternoon.
Ya obi ade
Achodi ni baby afrefi.
Improve naba.
Mr. Nokrasa, wadaro ma yeti o.
I didn't know I could do it.
Iti ma mensre. Hey, asebe.
Me minimisa woke with your mammy and son I wo ye no. You must energy wa no I can say Sanko Biaki. So I went to the only more matter of one.
Ya goe.
Imwami when we said it's like man and the Talame. Mamemo abaso obapa. Majero ha kacha semetiano.
Yo, what's it?
Obapa waka me yaw. Na waka me mamera ho. Ubeje di se enemani efe eye doctor ni bi mystic eka ho bi ne nema mani efe.
Afra.
1995 Kufodia Central Hospital. Enne a me no wakase saada no ne yukuada ana ye me da operation. Ni kwasi ada so ana Audi Isaka no ekoji sa omkapo no ede ba Africa Ghana no. Obapa awe ho na asifim enne me no wakase me ni efa yi no bia. What was me do wakase braka so polyclinic. What me say investigation bi koswa. A year health ministry ama investigation kos. And I say one of the TV stations FTE on pa no you hwehwemu ho a obapa enyasem ketwa. Subanya ekoswo kaso polyclinic no enye easy. Me no wakase hwehwemu kosuma oma penifo ka waka so polyclinic kwa say obi agwom hu fi to o me de no ma ye de no court. Ama yer mandi woni akọ enyem telefone ni gura mu a nka me no ka te kwa woni akọ ka so na so da remand meanwhile omo mistakes omo ye o ka so a obitimi ekra ni e de na kosi ye nkotwa esri ye be kwa ye no na ye doctor fo enfom so en so omo nyo so anka so ye ma woni akọ pra e nti no ya fa ka no na ho kani na akogu oni a ne this year na ekra no na akogu ne so
That's it. Mahaim.
Good afternoon, Mami Soja.
Me ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
Yavami lucky ba mkasa fo tamanita.
Lucky man yankoi.
Nyami no kure ni Mami Soja. First him say doctors ni nurses call it. But since anu ade akoso wagana na nyu. Share uti ye video ni papa ni bi say na haya abuchira na. Look at the kind of questions asking the man. Haya abuchira na. Inta abuchira kwa no mu yo amade pepepe. Sometimes when you doctors need someone give me from Mama Soja. Ubeko hospital, you are in a critical condition. There's a first to answer it show. Because we value money than human life. You value money than human life. There's a hospital. I did a cost here. Samanuta Hospital, Bahwa. I'm Soja. Pania, Obetimako to Pania, Ghana. Now, let's know this Pania be war. No, but in the back way, let's know the power Pania be war. Akola also be 25 cities. And if it's 25 now, but you know, but me receipt was no receipt. I didn't say about that. Mako told me when we got insurance. Would you manage to Papa near Wapalano? Would you know? But open to OG 25 cities. And see, I have ministers and also original because I did a cost of mine and yeah. I will be brave one for the cost of the doctors and the nurses. Most are not saying more strike. Won't give me pound. Mama, you can't cry. I did a cost of Ghana and say, oh, you're here now. Who just must say a gross wire thing. Uko na yes ye true drama Mami Soja and then 3 days local hospital a dress at 2.2 million government hospital can no cost we un se o yare na uniska obewu Mami Soja o yare na uniska obewu because a drone be to you be trauma no won so ade na ye ho sa yes insurance na ye aduma we do cost on ho aduma ye and have minister no aduma pa ye because that health issues and very important. Just me yare. I don't know minister hospital Nishanku. And me am to Abama so. Me to go hospital. Nishanku. I balance them. I put your son on me. Only you. And Mr. Gando, you may have it's also original. Because I don't know just as an nurses when they are killing Ghanaians.
That's it. Good afternoon.
Mami Soja.
I don't know yanko.
I really am asking the income. I am crazy and maybe a cost to our Yayan Sabian Bino. A bika I will say a can. because the Korean necessarily didn't be a fast. Oh, yeah, Sabia, I will say, money for attention, not almost yet, almost pay. Nasa what I Sabia, Nasa say, show Nessie and show ya. And you know, what we did, I teach you, and go for I left for a Jew or go to call, amount one day I Sabia, a good go. A blunt here, or your alcohol did it to a bonty and they can watch me. Sab blunt here, or yes, the country, the musician, O.C. Kaya. Obi the ambulance because we are we secret osi nipa ni wu a enye hwe ta ablante ya no osi nipa ni wu na gana fo e bi wu a enye hwe na ne ko ya sabia na se ye ma attention ya wo de wonya akwan e de ho se nipa ni kebe puma hwa ho se ni mebu ho enkoye na owure asise na no na obi da ambulance e ko de ya sabia o ka se nipa kun owu na owure su ho na jan kan ko nte ya ho Nenya chumno ni ahoya ni otar ana mo omanga na ankoyenum enti mo kada bane media ki jawo ya no ahoa ka tino ko mo de ma ono ko mo traga na defense part of the wajuma anse na won piawu o mutabo before the ben doctor ana ben nurse no bre as ben doctor ben nurse no no wa bre wa die fani die ma no so fani die so mai ya men ka ho
meda se pe mahai
na o soja.
Hey, Russia.
Commander, how correct is sir?
I take him, sir.
Sir, it's a long time.
Yes.
Our 3 files died in the helicopter crash last time, so that you don't hear from me, sir.
Roger.
Sir, permission to bring my view.
Okay, permission granted.
Thank you, sir. Mami Bama.
Yes,
sir. Because me bisa say, nurse for no, yentu amu ana. Sir, si arrest bi, sir, amo musika no. Na adena e o say banu sa. So, eduma bia ya eduma. Usu pe eduma ya ma wa eduma. Yiwe kumemu na wo ye eduma no. Be uye bi say obi akọwu wo nsem a yakupon kasakasa ohwe wo what I say aboti ye sa anti na de bia soja mi ka se o se ye tu ye boasi kakra wo Ghana ha na brofo no mu tie adi onu ti na mpanfo no mu yare no mo for play omo kwa abotiri because on nemu ni tanfo. Oh, Asimatini, we make Chen Bibi. No, cough Fanya be all the one. I think Ghana, nurse and a doctor to form, paying focus almost wrong. And to signal no. Yes, slay. Unyakuba will test or Yaria, Shanu. Nicely, because who knew that you, who saw Yaria, that you for Shianwa, on so to me, wow, media see.
Medasipi. Mahai. Mahau. Hello. Mahai.
Yeah, no, MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO here.
This wadum. Pacho di ni baby afrifi.
Me pacho Misak Asantini Amasamai.
Yo, Meshak, it's you.
Ya ni abra ya ka omai mu samsana na mu ako. Ibia mu di politics. Ebekom. We e for politics wa sembe. Ene di obi ye obi ko tu suka. E reality, ene me ana ya kasa di sa esu no ye bejai usu upaduma enuma mebre o waduma o pe no ana watusu ana ya fawo ya famu a ene mo ya peketi mo ye demonstration na mo ye sei ye nya famu so a na mo nya ko hospital so ana no so adane asem onim oba to na nim no ko hospital ni no ko ba wo ye nurse ni akeke ni akeke a obeteka no obeka so no kora wonyem da won so da awle ho ana MAAME BIAMAH asemo yeke me no me se video no entimi hu ya asemo yeke tanka obi a anta kamera ameto obontia anke bede hu se esu ni ba sei ana omda na di ewo ho etikwa bi so no eno so ba bontia ye eno na ma na enya topic a egu so a ye cha ya dri enti e ba so obo be dia no meja ni 2015 tani na ko pon ga ma sa man ka sa o ni ingredient ko mu ame ba ye dey efiri mu so it's one big guy, no back to many, no mbese on man ye task e dey tutu omo kan wo so ubetimi akoba bi akibia bi mu a wo yin obi fofo so mu a e bi ahun so we dey ho bekyerɛ eti eba a omo to mani na dwuma omo so omo pɛ no ana omo ye MAAME BIAMAH da wase
men sumi da sipi mahai
hello MAAME BIAMAH
yes odini baby afrefi
Bolos ni o me kasa sura mokori
e ba cho kasaburos
MAAME BIAMAH Maria bi ha minta ma me kasa ba fom we dey fatelo MAAME BIAMAH Ridge Hospital hospital when dey umbu awo ho a yenko ho Ridge Hospital pa die nyame se anka no kre minim so mudin Ridge no say Ridge o say Ridge mi hospital no umbu awo ho a yenko ho me yiri kwa ho kenkele ana yeko hospital ana mo se ne condition o mu nta de say de ne call Ridge no mo transfer call Ridge ye MAAME BIAMAH me say se wun ni sika pa wo ho pa dia ene kofie na kokowu na de ba ko ameko hu wo ha eye me wanwa ne se nurse fo no ebi mu bu mo ho pa ebi mu so de se ase on kofie kura enkoda se hospital wa no mo ye bibia na mo ho dia grow wo ho se o mu nya obia se enka o masem se den yu ai MAAME BIAMAH Ridge Hospital de me de mo pa de me di MAAME BIAMAH is that video we no one no ka ni pa no an ka na so bi na gina na so chae
ono an try
Ridge no ebi mu yade ebi mu so nyade me de me say nya Ridge nko hospitals ni na mo na ebi mu yade ebi mu so nyade e Ridge wo duru ho na won mi sika de a ene ko na ko wo fie MAAME BIAMAH nyame nka won ni adwuma pa mo ye wa
amen on council ho da say hello
MAAME BIAMAH good
afternoon bacho odini baby afrefi
where you Abdurrahman tell me later the thing
yeah Abdul yetio
said na nkomodi
Abdul bacho dumo radio no mame Abdul
me pacho mate
yenko
your friend saying nipa na otwa video no ye be blame no but ye blame no bebre MAAME BIAMAH okọ hospital na ko mo gi no to wan ko mo hwe no a nka me gi ni say video twa beba mu said na wo kan passion ene ade a say elidi obia yes nurses name doctors no so office a wontumi ye dwuma no a resign na kotena wo baby hwe ya me send video bi ama o recently me group member bi ni refimu ya ba oba no ko hospital okọ awo so hwe ha no ena omukọ esa so omuye ni TS omukọ ko ye wi atichi oba na paralyze mama we na frimu nti yensem bebre ya strega mo mo masika ndi wo mo anim wo ya bi wa ha no obi so de bi ya wo so ebushani wo bebi o ya sam nyina no
good afternoon
Nyame asonge nka.
Enka so Bapa Rose yanko.
Nene aba. Nurses for binomo omo ye dwuma pa wo hospital bebre. Ukọ hospital binoma. Ebinomo de omo yi omo afome mu adwuma no omo yi omo se omo pese omo ye. Be dodo na nene aba. Ukọ a phone na ya omo wo ho. Mestre health minister be ya. All hospital bia omo fiti city camera wo ho. No mu hwe nurses fo a omu ye sanyama no so bi yare ko hospital omu nya time e man nipa yare wu aka say nurses no say bi o nye doctor bet wasem dia o pese wo ye bua nipa no say wo ye bua nipa no debi omu phone ho hia omu se nipa na o yare ba hospital ho me de nkofa yare ko hospital me ba ko wo hospital na me nurses fo de omu ye wo polyclinic ai wa chamara me ra ho ma me ho a nipa waka nipa ese omu bua nipa no omu titi ho no omu kita omu phone no omu nyanya enti nurses dodo na no me niaba me sabadaye na omu nimo ejuma na omu kosia so omu nim ejuma no uju ho awon ti ase one also penesa ye na wo nurses school wonnim trainer mo afemu but omu kwa I say differences ngwa na omu ye hospital ho enti Mestre health minister on sorry pa because special aban hospital no dodo na no abro no dos wo hospital wono mu wo general hospital saa na ekoso nipa yare no wo crampa enfa mo ho menia ayare ho se mo ma be na ewo mu se obi anfa obi aho nipa bi anju obi aho ese obi ape ono ani dia obenya ana ni dia ehia no ana ehia no nyame ho o manga na mobo menia ati health minister no on sorry no ye ne juma pa me da say.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Biamah.
Me ba cho dini baby afrefi.
Me pa cho me din di ofake me kasa fi New Francis.
Yeah, it you.
Yeah, Ma'am Biamah nse amanfo bi dreaming next for no. But who share video na buy na. This is next for you to send card you. Because next in we mu send card na because yen share me say so bi ba e bi onkura card kura won hwere na ban dey take it aka no. And ba be yo mo moka. Nti eyemra ya hyehyɛ mo na nurse for ni di so because mo bisa ne card se emra bi wo ho se in case obi aba hospital wo de mo hwɛ ni wie ne bia se wanya eno aye aban ne card ya eni de ntimi se bia catch up because eyemra wo hospital mo no mu di so the nurse for na nkofo bre mu wo mo no wo mo yi wo mo no mo nyi wo mani no mo bisa se ne card wei because on ko ye adwuma ye nhye no no ko ye adwuma ni wie na sesika ma ko fa enti ye ne man mu na wase ye empanyimfo na wase o mu take sa no ade no se bia ye do bi ba mo hwe no no man kan sa de na mra ya hye ama ne de wono ntimi mu sa mra no so enti na sefo no mo susu mbre mu wo mo me da se man bia ma
Men so me da se mahan
ria ba na to jire
Yesu adom fifi ni
fifi ni
fifi yanko. Hello, Fee. Jinaye na online breaki. Hello. Yanko.
Nida mishado nyakura. Ba minister no ko ejumano ope no abeye. Enti wo munya wo dro so nye to MC. Happy we catch nurse no say happy be my bebu no because we do be about nipa ni yare nurse to abren to lokoda kaka no obi ba be friend no so no so akwada oba you take no ko di no ko nurse no akwada nke nipa ye me no ko nurse no 2 times na me catch say happy be my me put the plan no na feed o ko first for the ba ye best nurse no but wait in the service for me at the me not for it. What a doctor before Dr. Chumazi. On your patient, necessary on one year free. Oh, don't be no quality. The time nice and go. You may look at them pain. Or you want to look in our to do is in this school. Oh, how broke. What's my answer? What's my issue? Oh, that's so this is simple. So it was for it is much money now. What about what you will be a minister? What the evil person by from what is that? What the trend is what you know. Here for what the political things are political about. I bet no should we are going to put it up with the friend woman. But me can up to police in the time. What that from get here. They don't know what
Medase o line no e breaki pa na fifi na line no emu enye. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Me aba.
Me ba cho dini baby afrefe. Dr. Newman. Mana oba. Aw, mete won ka cho bibia boko.
Yamna do me piensa na aye de ho.
Kafra. Na de wudem. Yanko.
E mo mu na adwuma.
That's it.
Aw se na obi se nti saa na e be kona na. Menu aba se obi na abrante na no de ba abontin be ka se stay no mu treating na. Anka Ghana for de be ka se na evidence na de hin. So me shop ya me say ya menu be ma ne ba be huda me shop me yi so. E na ma tama akula dia so praga so baba ko bi say ban. E ko duru akula na jan na ye me hu basta. Me akula na boambo. Na next listen me nyina ho me nyina so na ma ampanyi next ma ampanyi be free no abo so tia no ma me say ampa apapa fo wom e na sabi de wanya adwuma anya akọ ho so wom na me say pick am go so ana mam na kasa tia no je abofre de ko to ansa na ye ko horo me hu ansa na ye ba horo abofransa na ya hye no enti wa ko twa video ya enka on timi nka bibia ma ye nyine ntumu da
And yeah, that will be because I can ever see camera and what was severe. I buy hospital and I got papa. Missy baby, I became over for no more than obey a first day sugar check up with a day, a better sugar. Nay, I just cannot lay a more receipt. Neither was that can lay a more receipt, but I don't know a coin. Oh, what a brave. And so the Hinabedi can sorry. Now, oh, friend, but you're saying no mutuation. And the idea of cost of papa, I mean, I say, let Brian or MP no, the car and Eden Coy, a beer, son of Mickey, who won't say MP can, no way, well, I say, later on, won't say MP in the year. Make cow and I catch always swimming about. And if I study music and education.
That's sippy.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Maybe I told you, baby.
Yeah.
It's you.
See, Mommy, I don't say, Juma, dear, do obi more force na mo parents ni force no so mo koye enti na town so oni ni left and right side man sin ti and I say na say oye what I say by Juma na fi wupem say wa oni say Juma we na meya on na meya obi ba e so onya ahomobo mo ni pa na but me wa inform what I say on the sika nkeke na odwen e man to go di na sika onu na ohwe what I say and I be nsu wo ha omo e be ifo nurses be omo assignment omo e be ifo anti onipa no na di obeye no bo hu onipa ko a onipa na oti be be ifo omo ko am for the dia be
yeah mate yeah that's it good afternoon
MAAME BIAMAH
me ba chodi ni be be afrefi
wow so for okrumansa in some and my
hey okrumansa na ukwa share Ukwa nkrofo abroche ibia na
say mebo enwa otupe abrabo
hey
ndibidi me ho asika
eno so ye se bibia aboko
obo ade adawma me ho ade setwe konkron
ye da Yesu ase etio
yo we de enkomo na ayemede na ofake ebe kasaye na ofake na sem na okan no digiri se ho no so se ye dwene ho na patients a ye call hospital no so ye dwene sa de no so anka ebeboa awu se emra ewo se ewo mu se call hospital na emergency a se ye show ansa entino ade na koye kranteni fenu etwa benkum na etwa nimfa na ebuo a obehye nurse foi so omo ho se ya mom order na ewie kura no om di sika wode ba no eno so ombehye na menu na edi tua onmoka edibi group ayi anyama bebre na chese headset a won so no omo yeska enu temra yan so aba critical ye kono adawoma yem ebo modisi edi bibi so behye ho kakra na ma se ekoba ni se emergency no so omo ye wie na se wantumi anya sika mpo antia ni nyina na utua bi na se ye fine ana card no so dia ma ye de ma yin se wo ko hospital se wo de eba no so no ye make sure se bebo ho ban awu na so no akwati se sabio ye nuanu mo afre obia bremu na sefo obia bremu won awu na so biara ye se efie bia no emense wom entika ka menko a ka se de bremu on de de na so yesusu na ka yesu yen patients na ye kono so no yesu yenhye ye ne medin kakra ye tumi famu aban no
medase pe good afternoon
Mame
bacho dini bebe afrefi
me bacho Frank Naro ni o do me meyo
yo Frank Naro yenko
yo awia ide mame mo abaso na wo de da bia ya me ka se ye nya wo so ma be 7 ewa Ghana ha anga Ghana ya tun pon pa
medase
ni se fema atifu nyina so ame nche obia mame asem we me Frank Naro e bia so beda na me twi trotro sa tam na me nya meyo ewo do mi na me yes trotro diver me do me crossing na me nua ba akola bi su ewo box bi mu ana me say mame park na me nkohwe me park na me kohwe ya akola bi ne temu na me ma no so e de ne call Achimota hospital me nua ba me do ya nurse for ne say me card na me nyina ho na e ka be ba do nyina am madam me trotro diver me makofo bi ka me kwesi da bena me o msa o mu ni obi de ne o mu timi hwe no
medical Tessano police station, Emma Tessano, a police for no you will become who buy it. Next phone see, yeah, now, and your base now, almost a column. Emma, a bomb so. The so hospitals and I would nurse for at the year a month for. It is the minimum beman quiero. Why your bonnet, as yes, paper for Mama. Oh, boy, no, because I was so. Madam, me and Gassami Yarebe 1 year ago, because some hospital. Mr. Pratt, we didn't switch it so. None is ready for Sammy Yam. Nami comes, Miss Madam, but I am more doing the new change. Me say, I can't let you check out for one cast of Papa Bijam. What is say I'm more doing it with I don't change. Omun your dog and many Paumunitema, and the apostle, and the boy and I attended the Yano. When you are on your Bonibia Yano, a bonnet for when you do on your shame,
Medasipi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, mommy.
Me bacho dini baby afrifi.
Did you mean perfect tema?
Oh, it's you.
Mommy, the call center. Away clinic never honor. No emergency. Obano airpon. Emma Aqualanity Abeteho. Enna, ye refer to Emma Hospital. Let's see back to our carnival, and you didn't call. You do your money and call card in your home account. Because you be and I still cram a sign. I can't almost mean top the big Robert normal assessment, your friend against your friend. Lamin talk of him, almost no more be brave. And I buy your back with no give no money go. And I'm to Missy Comedy by Asma, now or town of a may bar, make a beba, or frame me an opera, they 6 o'clock at MDG, or dime maker. Now, unfortunately for her, no, Nami phone Namikutano, a recording. And I made recording a call general hospital. Me call me see me share net phone now penny. And yet, I also necessary around the Dima Tempe. I didn't know me share net penny. And I'm young administration block. Me could be saying semi penny, no. And now, me can't some not channel. And also, Minja man can away and quite a corner me ball recording or channel. My miss, I'll see Jesus Christ. Nanam penny for. And now, I'm going to call me quite fairness and I'm going to buy as to when the penny or Yadepa. Or dime a cow. Obana daho yendi stage no na atembidi na laki am ye ni se me record ye ba de dey no metro no ho o yade mpenifo no yade omo tia no panese no nti ebimu wo ha eduma no edo ma koma so se omo beye bebi nso ni aye ka no efie bia mensam next ni bi yade bebi de kon
Mensumeda sepi. Mahai. Oh, welcome. Good afternoon.
Hey, MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO.
Yeah. Bacho, didn't baby Afrifi.
Hey, I need to put on me. What shock me?
Abedana.
Thank you. ABC, I'm going to Abed.
Yeah, great.
Your mission with my power.
Amen.
Mr. Jamit, I can say, see, I see me a bay. I said, in the phone, one more. Now, I'm saying, because I say, at the HMCZ, and I said, if I been back there, we have assistant or call hospital. Men pa phone and quan, and I so called phone. You go and say, in Sushi go out, we do phone, we are not for Mebuana.
No, correct.
And to say, I said, phone now, more WhatsApp, new way, and say, some age when I said, emergency abandon say more on TikTok, in my courses. And the best thing said, a do a young bandy home say, Uba, who is your phone? So say, Open now, call the phone call. And more because we bring a course to a regional APU, call other regions in Korea and other hospitals in Korea. And to me, the best I can say, Minister, no, on for you keep him. Now, the course of my own, yes, not yin see no crime. I'm sure no, you are fire.
But that's insurance, Sophie. Ah. Need 100.9 was so a go out here and a higher the course no essay. Gia got the way free Sawam and was a Ken 2028. The grassroots hope is only you. MAAME BIAMAH, if you go to some hospitals and you see the way some of these nurses do it, you will even get angry more, especially in some government hospital nurses. Instead of attending to patients, you will see them pressing their phones and watching TikTok. And now get away free as some Ghanaians. Let's have patience for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The destruction the MPP caused this country is very huge, and he will surely fix all the problems we are facing today. NPP never again. Greetings to Eastern Regional Chairman Dr. Mark Oliver Hevo. Abele is bringing this one from Nungwa. BMZ1, keep up the good work you're doing. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is the best choice for the NPP and Ghana at large. So I'm pleading with the delegates to vote for him to give us victory come 2028 general elections. Greetings to Honorable Carlos Ahinkra, incoming National Affairs Vice Chairman of the MPP, in my uncle's voice of Adakabre, MPP. Good afternoon, Kingsford. Anyway, I'm listening to you live from the United Kingdom. You're doing a good job, so keep it up. Thank you so much, Kingsford. Richard Amasaman, Honorable Echo Vincent Asifwa, you want to be like Honorable Kujeto Ablako by just throwing yourself around with lies. If you truly desire to play politics at that level of scrutiny, at least make your findings well and rely on credible sources before rushing to mislead the public. Fabricating stories that can easily be exposed only weakens your credibility. Mesha Kasante Amasaman, the government has fully paid the contractor on Ofankotu's home road, so we expect the contractor to do the needful in order to make the usage of the road comfortable for drivers and passengers as well. We thank the government so much for their commitment towards the fixing of our roads. This is the main reason why voting for competent and right person is important. Wakofa we aba nanka madwen kra free so yepa Meshak medase na no omoso omatua sika na de ama contract entidi enti na contractor no oni kwan ne so edi na ma contractor ne free kwan ne so enti senka Ghana fo antiam Ghana fo anya oye kire Ghana fo anya momome kakra enti ka contractor na o ma kwan ne so meye adwuma se GPRTU fo and threaten say one more contractor no 1 week wa makwan so a na de besi a etika contractor no wada yinani a o makwan so ma adwuma e bra ya tua sika na ma wo eh e de ba asem kura ni o man be na ya chichiri obi atimi ya de ope penya no, it is there going to be a punishment for this. Your friend say trauma ya ode o manfo e wo amasama to nsawom kwan so afam. Waste of time, productive time. Our contractor na edi Ghana fo a womote amasama ne nsawom epom ho no afam. Is there going to be a punishment for this? Because Enra Monday papers be a me review here brought that issue. Say contractor no within 1 week Abai paid 809 million Ghana cedis. Edemano 77 billion $77 million. And Abai etuaman within 1 week. So where was the contractor? Muma onkrofo fat tin wo yaw asesabe ye da so onkwasomu. Contractor ni di kra me refi obi ka me Maridian Maripoma Enterprise. Oh, no be etimi ye ne ope just like that sa wo krom ha ho. Meka krom. Because adoso dodo it's too much. Obi aye tua wo ka Yama usika, what I said the pan definitely I buy contract ye the mawa said ye tie bi on beti 30% to some 20% so 10%. One beti. It is kakra na aka no. Akwa kwan so ye adwuma. Where was the contractor? adia no so kra no madwene me yame na kakra because this contract was given in 2020 anambwa 2022 and oba kwan ne so edi antwia ne kada I am basing my argument on Enra paper me review yeah. One of the dailies either said Crusading Guide, if my memory will serve me right. Crusading Guide, ebo date says 24 for 27 July. Any two be man no August, early August, ye two be man no, and now early August, just within a space of 1 week. We did this year, yeah, between July and August, yeah, ending of July and beginning of August, yeah, within 1 week, and according to what the paper reported. And a contract and a fine upon all the demonstrations, a course, so, or man for the traffic so for so many hours. Now the power yira no, the power tete no. Na contract and a yinani. Hey, I did buy some granny. Are we serious? Oh, Erade. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana. Say kra no wo to hwes wa ye bibi for Ghana esa wo dwene ho mienu. Esa wo dwene ho. Because hey, how can you tell me say abaya ma me contract say menye kwan magisika. Na ekwan na ye say efie ni school say won fa kwan so da obi ka obeka so kasa dodo. But so one for so and a could 5 hours just our traffic mu atechem anka obeti ne ani pe kan se na contractor na yi na neti honum enti grofo amfa a threat ne ho kro ne ba ne ultimatum ne ye keka ho ama itika contractor no wa yi nani oh me my Ghana me sume my Ghana me sume my Ghana me sume my Ghana. That's money. And no, I call on me. How is it? But better never me a run down. Akwaba.
Yeah, mommy.
And no, I call fine a fine fine. Oh, I so kind.
Okay, mommy. And no, I start to say once a quine no. Yeah, can say pokwa since I want better start if you are from Kobaria.
Okay.
It's a honor at the Kwakusi pokwa sene there as a problem behind shed any was. Now pokwa se honum ka crab, you know. Mention us a ultra pokwa station what they call first or so one ka crab.
Maybe on my effort bridge, you know, if you ho air first or kosi.
Amasama hoka.
Amasama to sawam.
Forte kakra or better no shed any big deal. Sana. Udi ko TC otrafi say this TC Amasaman be dey say omo yi station e dey akwa wo free pokwa say e kwa Amasaman ya yesi mu no e free ho no e dey ko na ya asem mommy
pokwa e dey na hu yen
e kwan no last week me call so
from abajo is kwan no ho a you ma me
last week me call so last week na me call so no ye beka ye kwan na say kwan say ya yesi potholes na say we
me pacho me ba me abusuafo mo a mo hwe Facebook live no ye de kwan no say de na etie no ye de to ho amwahu na obi ka won kase bia nipa ne ha na ni keke e kwan we e na nkrofo de wo mo ayi taxi
no nyame adom na eye member of parliament for Amasamai constituency.
Okay.
Honorable said them Kweku Afenyo.
Okay.
No baba be pie mu honum ti me ni di nkomo ebusa ne say kwan yi yesu won ho an ne de ba ne sen and after the contractor no asaba back to kwan ne so ba be hwe kwan no and wo kire say eye na wo tun etwa mu ye no and aban no sika na aban etwa mu ne de contractor na enu ti ma ne san ne ma free kwan ne so no omudi sika ni nyina ma omatua sika ni nyina wo mo anja eye 10 pesos
asem way there is more to it. Same way.
Almost
There is more to it.
Said the work and the mommy. Almost almost 2 sika ni nyina de ama contractor na. They say the banner aba kwan ne so no. Almost share ni mu say obetimi aye e kwan no ama de share te kwan ne so ahen ha wo mo. E ma honorable said them afenyo Amasama MP e ka say ono kwa de ka ni pema e ka beye bosome de nka contractor ni fa nwie kwan no.
Odi bosome ye wie de asa nche besa tutu.
If we say adesi ho afa wo mu ye pa nti eno nam so kra ma eye ma ya nana ya konadu enso ne honorable said them edi nkomo busa ne say ekwan no said the aye no they say ye mpe ne say wo de omu begu asphalt ama adesi afa so
Omenye mo trouble
ekwan ne be ye mu trouble na manfo atimi afa so wa cause amena no mene adesi ni bidi nkomo omu e ka say bi mu ho no kra na so wonyema because of kwan nti wontimi enko fa
na ya show bese me kofa so urade
omo ntimi nkofa antenental ni we say ene na sefo nti no omo hwe say ekwan no udi free eye nsawa mu ba omo eho no omo say eho na ye ready for asphalt nti omo hwe say e free enura no edi besi nyame ya adoma e chi ne wukuo e de kɔ ne yawada ne fiada so ne de say nsu anto na chinyakopon
e bede ne nsu nto weda ya ye wo mu inside the tie bi nsu beto
omo begu asphalt ho na free eye sansam junction ho no e de baba be si sapeman na omo direct cars ni na ma omo afa ho no say de be ye omo betimi enya kwan e de aye lanes na aka no na etimi aboa ama ade hye etimi afa so na mo mi ko hwe kwan ni situation ne tebia na ewo mu na Friday ne me call kwan ne so uhumi amechi obi amtu galamse
Yehowa
uhumi amechi obi amtu galamse enas
ateche dwaro fruit so besu na ase
would free eye Amasama ye hwe omo fro be chobeta would free ho no mo de kɔ eye China more side wo de kɔ shepon telemo no ho ne ye mfuturo ne be bo obi a ntina metiri hu manim ne matare black
eni ofiri jato
matare black am de be adwuma ni na ade na da ne brown
wow
mesadi free wo kɔ tc eye ye ka was saying Macedonia e de kɔ sansam ne satellite wo no
also ateche
erade na ho so kɔ to ateche bununum ti enya asem ketwa uhu mehu amechi obi ametu galamse mechi obi ametu galamse
o man je beye
chese ya sempa mommy se wuni wa wo ka wo benam kwan no so bia
na wo na ne ka me ka Porsche we me fa nkon fa sa kwan we so lalai enya adwuma
na Friday no mommy me ko drew satellite wo no ho no odi ayen kan be se lagoon enya asem keto amena pa na nsuo
manho
esa tamu ti cars no me ko drew cars be ye 4 e no ma break down wo ko so mo sin so na ko mo yinji ena assist ena car ba ko so kwa de ono so wo wura me nanim say na car no e dane ne ties
we so Burkina Faso de ni bi
da bi we kwa ne Burkina Faso de ni bi kakwa ko yes pick up yi ni bi akwa fa amanfo force e wo kantamanto
e wa hwe egu ateche num
na be gu ateche num
yesu
amanfo sika nti kwan ne de ye best Ghana ban ese ewo mu sanyo ne start ye de enso so penifo kan ye se di jawa ne de asoa wadi abenwa ne de asoa
nyo no start ese nkasa e Ghana for your tax any ye de ye kwan no enti no matter who you are wow bebe bia no ye de ama contractor no Ghana for sika ne ye di tua ne ka enti esa woto aso wo pe wu mpo esa woto aso
cause kwan ni situation ne kwan ne tebie wo mu no ti ya ade shirt ho no ye be adwuma mommy se wo be duru kwan wa no pa uti anye wo betime ja kwan be more than 30 minutes unyaka wo benya ka ni bi ne so no obi ono wo lodu pokuase obeka se pokuase 5 cd usi uduru pokuase ho no ma no ato aso of anko barrier 5 cds odu of anko barrier no ba beto aso
from pokuase your friends ebia Obama sama from Amasama to of anko barrier no Baby abesi bia.
Ebi afa isi da na 10 cedis.
Twa no boato. Na we aha wo ye panya obeda akoka. Obeda akoka se men charge sa. Ka na ye wo dia. Wo se ye kwan a wo se wonye. Ono so ne spare parts e break it down. Enti kwan be fa so obe charge nipa no. Na odi ahye mu akoto ne spare parts no. Eno no obeye. It depends on law and order aye adwuma.
Na no pass e kwa mo me be adwuma se ka me phone to ka gidi wo ka ne mu. Saa na me de be me disi wa be ka nyansha na me ja wo mo de to aso. Ko mate ni lo di baby abesi bia 10 cedi. Maame ba akwa before ka wo se ono wante. Nti ono so se ke ekura ne 7 cedi so ko circle. Ene be he oni mate ni o ka nya asem keto a. Nti mi akwa na me de 3 cedis na aka so ma mate ni. Nti frustration a ade share wo kwan ne so na mu.
Money adwuma wate. Money adwuma me das. I was afa brand and you should come ye nsentwe ne Abdullah. Aha.
Yena.
Mpone.
Nyamna dom ne mo mpaebo.
Uye.
Mpacho se you.
Weekend udi mmekwan offended. Mmekwan nwaw.
Nsuto nso nwaw boye dinyi.
Dama.
Yo nti yenta nya nwaw. Na mo mmekwan ne de bi wo ho nti.
Na mre wom.
Manya mmere nso.
Ese mre mai.
Mmere na ewo ho this time one ya unya mmere pa. Nti me de eman ene opoku.
Mana awo.
Yo ene opoku.
Ni otu onum.
Na me de ye me nkwan.
Wow.
Yo.
Na didi fufu.
Me didi kokonte.
Hey!
Nyaminka ho.
Mosquito coil was a mosquito spray be advert. almost spray go to was welcome. Anyway,
na yeah na se ohun ye de.
Oh, nyame na dom, oda so kitai.
Minuanum nsem na oka no. Na mera ho. Unim say the year 2016. No, 2012.
Okay.
Na mete sapema. Enti sa area mu ho de. Lord kwan minim ho yi pa.
Good.
Na ade ba ko a mahu ni say. Contractor no menkese oyabro. Na mum yen consultants obehu won a wotu nufo na ongen tu nufo pa. Esan say lori kwan bia wo ya edumiri bia wo ba bia wo divert cars ni nyina fa. But pokwase itunsawom no there was no diversion route. And besides ore ye lori kwan na esen ka ohun say ye one side na a driver for ntumi use and so wakwakoye the other side. But ne den me hu so ye ne say unim say fiti pokwase bus stop ikosi fuse watai baby or the kote egu baby so from fuse eko amasaman ohonso ye buga ena se ufi amasaman stadium junction na oroko shipon tele ti se baby okana baby achana mo no wona ohonso wa agusu kakra
ono tutu ansan no akode agusu kakra
ti se o jaw baby atutu peace inti minim antina mekase me blame no because won etu no fo no esan ko tumi ka kire ni se lord kwan na wo ye no se ne ye pen ni de bia mekase o mamu ha won yam contractors no yam for close bia nwe won inti de bia no wo ye adwuma na wo ye no se ne wo pe bia
won say me beside say is there a punishment to this because ya anye dede anti etiemu ye wo ntika contractor ne hye ho a won kasa
highway yeda manim hey utumi kwa obedu baby na bom da kwani finfini how many years ni awoye warranty bi ani hu wonya ye na ape won aye awie nti there should be clauses ebema contractors na adumi aye adwuma ni ye if after some particular years na lori kwani su tutu a you need to be called back na brana for won kasa usika be den brabe because ya nya ne sa de bia no ye be lori kwano nanso ye be bokasa
ye wo problem he o say a friend say free St. John's way eko ofanko barrier
insuto amfifiri hobi typhoid junction
wo say omo yi gates num o ma desalt gates kama e de agu gata na no o enti nkakra be wa amate da sugu
na ma ohope no wahu
e da sugu say honam
inti insunu to a na sande ko guga pa ni
sande o because wasam wana
adwuma na o ye no
e fa so be ne ba so wow minim say I don't know
and you see de bia mekase won a why drainage ni so wo boy abro to extend say unim say insu bia efi ba bi ba no
anu ye din
inti den na say oye buemu na anya kese but initially no ba bia wo de hyase fi no wo be buemu ma inspectors na kwa ko hu say won bue we ni munti o we de be buemu akwa ko du ba bi e kon but ebe ni nyina na emumua nti ubon say insu no fiachi wo ba na edoso a ebedu ba bi a na akajo na e de flooding
na plan bi anim eno an sajam yaye because if a well thought out plan minim say enye sa bodwa adwuma say
and men call on some contractors say wontie but there are some contractors bi a where lord kwan a etumi chepa your contractors be aware lord kwanga etumi chepa but because of politics ya ye wo mamu henti obi aba on ne contractor enenam me ha mani a odoko kaneshi to malam lord kwan wo ye ne da ben enso still a ewa hoden but yembi se hun se lord kwan bi a ye nyina ye ni tuatua won aye to us more than 3 times even sa in sawam to pokwasi onim se won aye daw me catch last week I said me catch Rosie. Well, yeah, what the rubber is so I say. That time what the rubber so I said oh man penny for time. What the rubber so I say oh where the one way the any motorway be pay. And so bisa who say motorway 19 kojo ho a nkruma ye motorway. Still we are using it.
Na yen kura no. Ya HSC ya dwene wo fom. Yen koye renovation. Look at what we did.
Oh, na say no dey.
Yen koye renovation.
There is a percentage of cement now what they add no. They are not able to get it.
Beba, ade na cement no ya ye dada. Ohun, e na ba bia tutu, e na ye say, o ye na sisi. Etu wo wa bon kura che se wonim hwe kura no. Wow, is that how to do it?
And I miss it.
Ma cement go mo e.
And I miss it. Consultant na contractor no be consult ni say adwuma no ye be nse no ono no kire ni say ya ni say o
ye wi a na ya be fresh
na enye Ghana ha
no agi atum
enye Ghana ha nka minim say highway wotumi ye 2.5 lanes oh 2.5 lanes
na bi o mpacho
oh na say uko we fiti achimota 2.5 lanes inti half na akosho bi kotoku akosho bi kotoku
half ni moto kwan
highway ni so na
three me ba three so who it's supposed to be three and now the half I said the bottom and why 2.5 or kwan so
that's right
it 2.5 no ba ko na na moto so kwan no it is about critical say traffic asi e wo kwan so a na e first e create 3 days e no moto unya ba
ye obi mani be explain it kire yin ye obi mani be explain it kire but yanko yanim contractor no so won amani scan dia ya beseren
there is a pothole baby amenam na natie na pothole round emu ye dongo 81 time enwumre ma po adwuma me kofi eti midru ho na me hu say enkrofo ayu say car black bi a kota gum na boys bi guso na so mudru ha na wo ma sa kota ni bi de no patch and who so am so praise the Lord we there omo ya de na mai na the next day me san besen no and am who support ho no ya
the omo party no asan huru
menya contract akora no menya feelings have feeling for no menya o masa you know e de agum and I create bepo
o ma ya mana bro
wow and almost say guna I create bepo oh eti e kwan na ye flat say na friend say
hono pu abaso
e beda hono e ho pu abaso na nim ye esi ye ensi ototo aso heavy be two times be and amana na o me so mo akata so no amana ne say epie ye
eno kra bes emu bedo mo
no so eda so wo ho that's right eti amana na beda ho and na eyi no so epopo ho say eti uduru ho no wanto obo ase otabe be pai eti wo ya adwuma na wanye won the fact is say be ya kwan ya wie enti e wo se ekwan na bia ba bia tutu e wo se e patch ne nkire se yenkofa sebe o ayifo na emra me ye patch no I don't think say omo ye saa ade no se ye sheda wo officer wo mo na ye in charge and omo ye very careful because wo mo kan ho bi ne ye kwan na say nkrofo cars because ye kwan ya wie wo de wonim hwe kura wo bom a wo ti wonim hwe kura no samana da hanom at least anka shape amana no eyie na timi feeling na en level say even ne kwan ne kwa nyepe kwa at least emra from one to the stand say car fa so mpo a onti noise wo beti kwa minimal noise
asema ameka no unya nti ase yo wo bribi of friends a job for the boys job for party boys
and will continue to suffer
because nipa ni mu nangasa wo so nkoye patch no oni kukurumaja odi be ye made na aka akofom ne dia ni so odi shovel no wasmani boys bi no odi anwana won akoyi kota no wo pigu ho a wo hwegu ho a no odi chippings na guso
support na ma me hu say ya dwene wo fom wan kasa excuse me to say this ya dwene wo fom
anu nti na misi upese wo ye contractor na wo ye lord kwana there should be clauses we na nye you should be called back and do it with your own money. In Pempin, what your contract needs to they think about car obedem, Land Cruiser, ni cars a casino, walk or turn first.
The Kai Honorable Gidisu. At that time, I know a roads
and
minister. And now all coin special. See, I have well, quite inspection. And or that a saloon car, and a Professor Mills. Or Sizi car, no?
Yeah.
Sizi car, I don't know. Me refi aso there was something
other car. I'm so the man. Contractors in the man.
Yeah, said the beya.
Yes.
Obana adwuma phone o ma yekra obe stamp so say correct.
Yansisa yensu banga. Niama bebre ina bekechi wo memu ha. But senior midi kankan no contractor no when yaji over 809 million Ghana cedis there. Yes, no. Men adwuma ni peace. Billion. Million wo dey call billion. Inti onhwe
$77 million. What the bag Ghana
809 million. Onhwe no wan ye no sope. So nim say ore ye bia 1 kilometer onye no ngusu ne hu say wawie wayi ni safi hu eno sa no unam a onim say orokọ na ye say obeye obedu ha na wasa jump into another manhole obekọ no akọkọ well obekọ na afedi akọkọ do gates ye ni sa amanfo no ho hyehye won enti wontie won a wowo sa mpotem ho na niema sese woye no wonye ma ho
Medal Siabusian for 10.9 was so egua otieno BMC 1. The NPP giving amnesty to sacked and suspended NPP party members is the best way to go. Greetings to Honorable Carlos Ahenkra. Medal say we every abele nungwa eno different ebae. MAAME, was a good day. We have some very good and committed nurses who work with so much love and care. These nurses have a calling to serve humanity, as you said. It's unfortunate these other professional nurses with terrible attitude are disgracing the image of the profession. MAAME, those in charge of supervision must up their game and clean up the system. Prosper Edway Efri Dakuman, Accra, and Ode Ebaye. Okay. Ejabata Edwefri Akoti Suhum. When the president travels with his brother's jets, private jet, NPP complained. When he decided to fly on a commercial flight, they still complain. Clearly, NPP problem is not with how JDM travels, but with the fact that he refuses to waste state resources like the previous government did. This president is focused on serving the people, not squandering their money. And let me remind the NPP, we are not in 2016, so they cannot deceive Ghanaians with propaganda anymore. BMZ1. Almost all our presidents have focused on foreign investors to develop our country, but it has yielded little results. It's about time our presidents looked within to Ghanaian business gurus like Dr. Osei Kwame Despard and many others and encourage them to invest in the strategic sectors of our economy, such as manufacturing, mining, agribusiness, telecommunications, pharmaceutical, banking, aviation, constructions. This is the only way Ghana can truly develop. No foreign investors will develop Ghana today or tomorrow. Michael Edwefri Ashalaja and Ode Ebai. Nana, more enramwe. Private jet politics ya ye. What is the way forward?
Yo, MAAME medasi. Esan loro kwan sene na hu hianti mentimi anchia etiefu.
Okay.
Ene ahwefo. MAAME mfa wafiri su na minchia etiefu ni ahwefo. Ene obi biara oritie en awie na menkase medi nchia nso emu ehwam ifi. Okwapemam titiu ene adosoman. Obi a chichia bibiara. MAAME, it's unfortunate to say o test about the insembi eto ho sisi ama o kan. O see, when the president travels with his brother's private jet, people complain. When he travels with a commercial flight, people complain. So clearly, it is not about what the president uses to travel, but it is about the president going out himself. International, Amanfu are complaining. But you see, Debia Mekesi, Ghanaians, we don't seem to learn. We don't seem to learn in a sense to say, just last week, just barely 1 week ago, people were advocating say it is about time we go in for an official jetta aban ene na chitafu wo betumi dia adwuma ma oman hu because in the line of duty you need to have niema ebetumi ama wa ye adwuma na adwuma no akoyi. So what has changed? I think say we are missing something here, and if care is not taken, this issue of jet for our presidency will always come here, talk about it, it becomes politics, another party will come and go, and then the problem is not solved. If we don't decide to solve this once and for all, people will come, put dust in our eyes, as if say, I don't know, it's not there. But yembisi ya husi, if hifa, President Niru Tukwano, o Tukwana nkasa na kwantu no kwa, I don't have a problem. But once he's going to work on behalf of the Republic of Ghana, look, it is only in Ghana, and it is only in Ghana, and at the president Itukwana, people come out to talk about it in all corner flight ban of fight. Say, of Friday day, Papa yo America ya na say, Trump,
Donald Trump.
Otukwanga, do people go and complain about ni jeta odi tukwani ade? Why are we doing this to ourselves? One breath, you want the security of the president. Another breath, you don't want the president to go in and get a better quality aircraft. So now,
must it take us to lose our prominent people before we begin to think, before we set up? Because I say those times are now former President Kufuor air fly. You also condemned it some.
You see, the issue
must it take
a mustn't
a losing of lives
but
before we can sit up and realize we need aircraft or whatever for the president.
So let's look at this way. We were complaining when Emra Omanpenyin Dadao Ekufuado na Ori Tukwano. We were complaining because we realized na flight no fano prices no were higher. If we think about this nation you bet to me to just go and purchase the flight once and for all. Because once we are able to get that flight, it is not the property of the president at that time. It is the property of the state. Until whoever comes will use it. But you see, it's because of politics. So Obibe Kentino, so Obiba no the Nancy form no person yebiribikwa usurechi. But so why no way in himself we can move on to another thing. Do you think say aircrafter yeka hunsemi sanka if you were bold enough to go in for correct aircraft, because we all know say those aircraft are old. They are old.
May I sure say Senka and yet Sabe and Quenchie ye see ye and President Mahama ye and Adjune ye hear aircraft into we see Kotobia. I can imagine and Kofoka say Bekasa.
Yes.
And must it take us to lose prominent people before we can sit up and think, say,
it is up to you, the leader, to decide, say, look, where we're heading towards, and our baby we will need this. After all, you are there to make sure, say, you serve the interests of the nation. Whilst you are serving the interests of the nation, you look at whether say adia mekwakofa be ebeboa anasemwa. In any case, you cannot just go straight and go and buy an aircraft. It has to go through parliament. Parliament, they represent who? Is it not all of us? So if parliament agrees, say no, we should buy an aircraft. Then money the politics na de bia ye no ase ho no. Eno na etori bia na eyetan. Because yanka yeka nyina no. In NDC was what Ochina MPB betumi aba na de chain PNC betumi aba and CPB aba what ba aircraft na wo ho no they will not state on it to say NDC aircraft, neither would they state say MPP, but they will write the Republic of what? Ghana. So why don't we look at Ghana first rather than thinking about what people will talk about at the end of the day because we are scared of politics or because we are scared say we will lose power. Look, it has to take you to make reforms for people to know say why you bribi na nunti obetu etiawa. So be it. Okay. Don't let us massage the issues. Okay. In any case, this also MP whatever papa le o say onim neema na okika o say president tu kwa pa or the private jet in a kwai me who anso kranso no enye private jet no de kwai. Why are people always in a rush to come out with information savvy they are not privy to it? Why? Is it and no now be no about popular na manfo hu say ori adwuma na aseden. Sometimes no we say ahene pan kasa sabe it is the bar you soon nim na de bia dede ankura hunu na e dede because we be dede ni be wie no we hu na sabe nyansa bia ni asem na okika anim na fe akodan wanim guase. Then when they ask you we say esesanka president ni gina commercial flight in any no ye Ghana fu nyina bye bye. Can you imagine? I mean, anyway, what is saying? KG Abufrakra will not be talking like this. So sometimes we need to take our time. When issue crops up, Obia per se, or any news. Obia per se, or on Facebook wall, or person or on Twitter account, or person or TikTok, not in some no just to make sure say, or known why a news in the first. Into your no news in the first, and no a hero. Meanwhile, some hero is foolish hero. Excuse me to use my language because sometimes you know adibia uye no utumi se sebe nyansa nim ubeye be wie no dwene ho se nipa na wo ya de na fa no ho no o wa abusua wagu no ho fi so de wo court no say okay ye twa damages a efe na ba be gina ho ba be pacho wagu no ho fi dida nti yanto yambo yanhwehwe nsam after all we are MP a we are journalist. It is the work of the journalist to go and do all these investigations, and then bring it out, sit on radio, and tell us, the president is traveling ABCD. He's going on this commercial flight. It's because we don't have, as a nation, and Ukraine, say, public, because a whole nation like Ghana, you need presidential jet, our president is on commercial flight. Now, the security of the president, our president was on so and so commercial flight. How? Inti so bonifubi iwo flight ni mubia onimse ye president itimbi. We don't think about the security of the president. All that we think is politics. Inti at the panokura woye munokura because of politics inti it doesn't show. But if we don't put an end to all these things, we cannot move forward. Okay. Ochina say nipa na opeso obedi president no. Say nyame aye na dom no aba. What do you expect others to talk about? Nipa. So this is the time. They be make say you see omamuni munangasa no from 7th January. What the president is so to 7th December. 4 years to abano. All that we talk about in this country is politics. Simply because Nipana Wardeness Isunu, we want him to fail for another person to come on. But they come in Kwa. And if we can do this to our constitution, 6 months to election, and Sana Kebe to make election, then we can be able to put the Abang Otiso on its toes. We can be able to give him some directions. In America, are people talking about politics? In the UK, are people talking about politics? They are all campaign mode, and all that they are thinking is how to develop their country. We go there for aid. We go there for grants. Simply because they are well organized. Even in Africa, how many African countries can come to Ghana and say we want grant from Ghana? What to be that? Mami? Umpenyin sembe na ote se wose Ghana for ama Krowe Busia.
For example, Setiason. Or could be called a Haiti.
Na is guy.
Oh, and I see.
The other point in Ghana Nessie. Na atu young champion Nessie. na enye say wo hia sika de develop won grow
asem na na to wo
but in any case they be ayen yakosre yetumi kwa akokro bi mpo a yenya independence asa na wonya kro wonya independence yetumi kwa akobo we Indonesia fo nyina yakoje busia won nche Malaysia yetumi koje busia won nche then yeni agi simply because we are not all well organized and I make say answer na bribi be ye no you have to get better managers. When you don't have better managers, everything forget it. Adentina, sabe, private entities, private companies, they be a work also. Boy, ye bribia kosa ni esese kofa. But when it comes to a banga juma there, na aye bribia ho. They be a banga juma boka. They be a banga juma boka. Now so private man no dey omoka. Me wan so taxes na private man need to an otuani nyina so sama ban. What is the problem? Ma politics no a divide omanmu no. Inti adibi mpo a esese ye ka na ye papa no ye nka. And so she say president otisui President John Dramani Mahama, we are in the 8th month which is August. Anamwa 8 months abuframpo wona. How many months no ordinary?
Oh, it be 7 months kwa no manante.
Until 7 months otumika dada otumika mama.
Ibinum
Otumika classroom sunyade. Oh, sometimes we put pressure on the people we vote for them to extend say then they begin to make some funny mistakes. They begin to be doing corruption. Then we tag them with it. So why can't we give the presidency to Mina Yedia Shawonsano? Why can't we say we are leaving you guys to rule us for 2 years? And let's see changes that you can also bring on board. Because the more you talk, the more you confuse them. Meanwhile, also, they have a target they need to meet. If they are not able to meet this target, you same people will come out and complain. In any case, governance is all about continuous. Amanfu bi buy no wonge ja project bi agu ho. Won so a wo buy no butai bi si wani so say you want to go on with another project. Meanwhile no looking at the project na akasisi ho no you want to be able to continue with it. Bisa hu say pokwase amasaman loro kwan sa 809 million no sanka bang otwa mu no tua ya nka sa sika wo yentumi fanye biribi fufuru bi. Meanwhile, so we were aware say they went in for a loan purposely for that particular stretch of road. So where is that loan? You understand? So sometimes people will sit behind console, sit on TikTok, Facebook, and write because Ogoko school no watch on send one until they will just come and write anything they want. Meanwhile, the real facts or the actual capital. Look, mommy.
Yes.
But because of politics, they will decide not to tell you the truth. And they are confusing the youth, they are confusing the masses out there, believing say when they come, they will do some magic. Want me who? They can't do anything. Because you need to follow. If you are not following all these things, midday, I'm pleading, Ghanaians, let's give Abango Otisui time. After all, at Yenchama 2 has also caused a bit of problem. And in the midst of all this, you come and bring about aircraft issue. We should be sensitive. I mean, sometimes, as I say, tema emanipa. This issue that you are raising, what is the purpose of raising this issue? What is the purpose? Urezi any wasi. Afi wasi what else? Asema can say sanko ye bye bye. And say bye bye and any say ke nyina bekwa kojina we terminal 3 near Ghana for bye bye. We don't do that. Inti mami?
Yes.
Aircraft in a day. It is something Ghanaians we need. The number one person in this country is the president. And whatever it takes for the whole nation to protect him, we need to do that. The reason being is that wherever he goes and he speaks for the whole nation. And why won't you protect him? Tell me. Ahimfo. Wojina Krotia no wakasa. Wakasa makromu ni nyina anambwa.
No correct.
Nti ufu say obi betumi agbo ewura kro bi susi. Okwakwa arrest. Just like that. Not to me. So the protection now, you protecting Ahimfo wherever they find themselves. No, that protection need the same thing should be done to our number one gentleman on the land. That is how come this security is very paramount. And for an individual to come out and just bring issues, we need to condemn it. And this is also. And we need not to even allow him to be granting interviews and then he will be jumping from one station to the other just to clear himself. It doesn't wash. Why you born in? Why you from Swa? Jetum niyankoyanim. Next time, know your facts. Next time, sit down, go into details about the real issues before you come out. For God's sake, you are an MP. And you are leading a constituent. And any constituency, is just about 5,000 people.
I doubt, no.
So why are you doing this to yourself?
Mami, in Accra Academy, our motto is Esse Quam Videre. I don't know whether I've gotten it correct. Which simply means to be is better than seem to be. The Honorable Asefwa, instead of being the best of himself, tries to be like the Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, which unfortunately has landed him in this shameful exposure of dirty lies. He needs to be humble enough and eat humble pie rather than shamelessly shifting the goalpost. He has simply destroyed his credibility for good. Prosper Edway Ifri Dako Man. Nane Yamra, they say the NPP Yamayoko no. Chese woma grante amnesty ede ama members aya suspended womo inyina ene ade. Iti na mi bisa se almost omu free mu no so amnesty ni bi kwa momo anasa sen ena etie. Your take on that, Nana?
Well, I think say it is in order. Like you are saying, amanyokubia nansu, but se nansu ne ba na unya mpanyimfo a won adwum da ho na wodwen amanyoku no ho na we decide say we come together to resolve issues. It is in order. But wangasa how the last point na ka ho won efi mu freely no so no, what happens to them? Say ne won or the one penny film nti won abue pon na to a obetumi asan bam. After all, say prodigal son cross any papa Jane.
No sano. That was there omwa ebaso yekoye.
Say you see one thing we need to look at ne say ne edikan unim say ebi mo ha wo throw one letter say won apam won. Say okay say ebi mo ha wo throw letter wo throw letter specifically say won apam won. Na ebi mo so wo ha won an throw letter ebi mo ha won award one pay na yeden na kwai nti won a wo throw one letter no anya bia won a throw one letter say mumra na won a wo koe no won a throw letter say mumra yanu ye ho a mistake in ye na nsesa nke throw letter no mom mumma ye hu sa de
anya sa o sa bone ne de e ne nti a omu gina so e ma omu letters ne de ene de omu a suspend wo omu e twen wo maso right. But for the sake of party unity, so for the sake of love, for the sake of oneness, friends, almost sign Emra back to the party. Not necessarily say Bonnie, you mistake. Debbie,
why later?
But the same Penya granted amnesty. And there are some prisoners. I just said Bonnie and Nipani and Yano Grasso.
Oh, Debbie, now a political party, ma. Bonnie Bayan will be dinty and into what family.
A political party rules and regulations. What so?
Rules and regulations. One hour was among from Brem. Once we went to me.
What I'm to pass the MPP in Nakasa.
Debbie, no, and never answers all Casa. You see, as I was setting rules, you are now a discipline. One, and you be never pam one crop. One in a patch. Say, who say 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock. Me bedu ha mere be.
Na namba jam das.
E fe no be ba no ba be distract me.
Na namba das. Ya boy ani kire wo a tie nana. Eti ba jo ye to aso.
Mesu. Yes. Enti ni ameka no. Eye say wo de ba betu gua. E say won grant amnesty ama won a sabi mmiri bi atwam na wantwi ni nasefo wo ho. Se say no ba bia one party na edu no. Edu between say party ni ngu and say party ni njina na party ni say begu a hinati so na erugu afi ana hinati so na party no ebeka opposition. I think say they have decided say obeka say ye because this is the turning point. If here nothing proper is done, they should forget to say MPP exists. Because from where I sit, a fake run a cracks in the Barbados. Ubi of Babakacho say there are no cracks in no boy. A year Friday yakoi. Namiti, baby, in him say Uhumia, baby anamiten. One penny foot to hopper. Could you believe say smile crown? They don't even smile to each other. And how would I see at that day? No, come on. Debbie. Mami, sabi, me opinion kakra. And I mean who be a on you being shed and click ya me. Ubecha, mecha adade hu. Na many minia apakosro. Na adade ti ha. Na many adade nsiru, but me to me communia we ho. And then
maybe I know what you're not yonder.
Every munchia. Simply because there's a contest. But this is a contest within one political party. Why do you do this yourself? You see, Abonting, they make it sound as if everything is well. But inside, what is a unra dangnimuya, unimni oho. Adade betraha, obekasa bebre, me once why late. Make sure say nim penyin fono. Wo ye hia won. Ewo Ghana politics say the current crop of MPP leadership here make us say they are disaster they be are making. If they are not able to solve issues and they go with their disaster performance there, they should forget say in the history of MPP they will come in for any position again. I think say obi akọ mfichiri anyone could inkomo say the first point of call is to grant amnesty. Then the next follow up with people you think say more pamong and then sanka more pamong and bring all of them on board. And this is where I expect to say nka obetumi de Alan Abema kebebwa.
Mate, meda sipi nana, thank you so much.
Nse se say dey mitumi kofi. No mon fanka.
Mohammed Samsudin. Mohammed Akwaba. Bibi aboko de.
Wa onim say aja me free bono is ton ene banti aja honum de boko.
Uni akra. Ofe bro is never.
Ton, bunu is ton.
Mate Akwaba. Ene wabre.
Ene wabre.
Aha. Yehwe ene sarade mpacho Akwaba. Yo. Oh, adade.
Me can't me say dey.
You can you come from memu.
Okay, anka nya
my day.
And then mo aye say mo be bom yam, be me nka.
Why mo? Yeah, dance say. Something my yanko and some so private jet politics and then NPP granting amnesty to all suspended members. But you can boom. You are working within 5 minutes because one mantem.
Or the because
there are other things that we need to talk about.
I'm just I want to ask Santi Sebi MPP as a political party, is it useful? Is it useful? Because my person can say useless. Now one can say be a hash and I say media term. But I wanted to know, is it useful currently?
Why is it not useful?
Because I don't even get it. Also political party bia e de emra na ye adwuma. So what you say? Each and every political party bia e won the constitution, e won the emra a wa hwehwe a wo de adwuma. And the ultimate aim of each political party is to win political power. Okay. Amayo ku bia no botai kese ba ko a e won ani so se obeden obewe ni power. Na ade ma political party ACP esita na ahondi wom discipline. Any political party bia sebi discipline enim bia no useless. But what must say?
Not only political party, every
very good. Thank you very much.
Group of people they are not governed by rules and regulations.
Discipline and judgment bia useless. So what I say, and because MPP is now becoming a useless political party, they say because you see, you have agreed to the fact to say Obia di boni. Ena umra na odi ya adwuma no wo kire se Obia di boni no se emra no se asotwe baaku mienu miensa we na wo se wo de manipa no. Wo de asotwe na manipa no bi mu a amnesty ben na grant amanu bi. Amnesty ben na grant amanu bi. Because is it that the individuals involved ena party no hwe ana say omo hwe party no kan kone discipline or party no. These are unquestionable unanswerable questions I was say omo ya no. Because it doesn't matter who flouts rules. And fa ni obi a sebi u fi say wodi bone e wa man yoku obi ya mu ana say any organization. The moment I wadi bone no emra e wo say e di ya adwuma no e wo say e di mra na e den e ya adwuma e di tie obi biara.
Don't you think say bia at the stage our party ni gina say no they need everyone to come on board. Na bia omo aye niema foforo yemu ye ekwan so na for omo timi akọ omo anim. Eti if say bia obi e di bone ya suspended no say bia suspended na ye grant sa amnesty no ya suspended na amana serve for a number of years. What you say? Eti e bia baby a party na dru no e was say ye de niema sakra ye bi ebem enti e si efre omu nyina no ba be join ya we no e bone.
So it makes you useless.
How?
Yes. Because look, if you are useful, it doesn't matter whoever you understand? It doesn't matter whoever is sitting on the bench. Anameboa. It doesn't matter because you really knew say sankron for we unim say omuso wonfaso. Anameboa. And you know what came in your mind before taking the decision of suspending them? Then about what you so what I said, then about what you and sana u take decision say safo with your omaye and your mabonia and sem fata and I kutia party no tie your mufri. So what I say. And this what take decision we you understand? Now fe wa ba be say decision now what take no enya come and tell Ghanaians. So what I say. Nama Ghana for ehu. So what I say. And apologize to Ghanaians. Say what dia bi dia agro. You understand? Because for all you know, ye the nipa na party. And the what me atina se hu say, sankrofo omu hu hia no. Why the suspension? Why the suspension? After the what grant you amnesty?
A minute to wrap up.
So what I say, what grant you amnesty? And to the whole from say omu samra. After the whole patches omu hu hia. Meboa. Then it boils down on the hands and the heads of the individuals who are involved. Some individuals are more involved no a omo ho akama sisi ameno ka say ayesi grant amnesty amamo no if they have integrity indeed considering the humiliation eye MPP di omo afam no omo so be fa omo ho adwen because they have been humiliated. You understand? You take somebody obi say man nyai party no was me for movement man nyai party ni de man nyai o si wajai upe umpo mapamo was man nyai o si da bi upe umpo mapamo afei wagu nanim asi awie wo se sanbra enti saa individuals na omo involve in there yes ya mo amnesty no their integrity is underlined so what I say because you stood on your integrity mo kan mo adwen nsem a mo kan nyina no obi ate just for the purpose of say ya pam wo free party no nti
that's it
so what I say
thank you
just that you hwe omo if they hold omo hwe omo integrity in a high esteem they will advise themselves.
Thank you so much, Mohammed Samsudin, NDC, and Autenegano. NS, but also 5 minutes. Private jet politics, NPP granting amnesty to suspended members.
We are in 5 minutes.
But I'm the man. 5 minutes.
Na machia wonso machia tie4 ni ahwefo online nyina ye ka MPP asem usi o ma me 5 minutes enye ye now can sem bebre and I may catch her say or a young man until the okanase examples no my any nyina no NDC West the edikan owo ni krom ha on bia sa abre na osakakra so it could be forgotten Ura Rollins in the vice president a friend Akao she share name fin blows. This is indiscipline at the max. Ura okujeto ablakwa. JJ now no not in party or no okujeto ablakwa. Sa time no nche piuto na mo abonten no ya kwala kitikiti. Obejina hockey cancer mfon kire na JJ ka kire ne say babies with sharp teeth. Na em say no ni krom ha. Ewura na your friend no Nana Kunedu Ajima Rollins unim no. Oya NDC ni sese ya. Guzitano ene wo mu ekeka ho amukoche wo mu bro wo mu wokufurudua etutu obesen ema wo mu jai party na wo mu kote egle omu ene Guzitano no ye 24 hour economy na ni mu egu ase no eno no onim za Guzitano no jai kote party aye friend egle endi na meka say na wo ya brante no enti nanya bro amuko bro wo mu na ema wo mu kokan MAAME be your friend Nana Kunedu Ajima Rollins. Let him flow. MAAME be your friend Nana Kunedu Ajima Rollins or your Jerry John Rollins. Papa no TNDC or Dini Moja or no di se kind etwanensa. Etwie ni moja gu ade mu di signing NDC constitution. E wi ase no. Obe free wi ase no nya NDC ni. Ne yere ti ase onya NDC ni. Mu de mu nti mu ho ase. Ase edun ketia. One fra to guba house to bigger house there so a madman unimboni or say or see or no so called contested presidency. Yeah man form yes you are bodam. Papa no until you can asinti mumfa ne boni ncheno. Na main course on can say MPP yeni ankasa ne DM party no constitution. Constitution says say ujai party no na ukodi party for French ya wa forfeit o right say we party ni anameboa say wo sorry na party no e bia uko campaigning tia party no ni candidate wo baby a eno no wa wetu hu asan eni niama ekeka ho there are reasons ya state wo constitution nim so can say indiscipline say bia nkrofo no buumra no so na ya ma constitution na ye ni ankasa ye di boy hu bra na anya adwuma na enu nti ye indiscipline da anka anya me nwanwa na ye de ya ni ankasa ye constitution na onu nipa no be ye MP ni no wa sign it to na constitution ni ye adwuma wo see indiscipline na wo nti word indiscipline na say because mra na ye di ye adwuma ye nhyehyeye no mra da ho na mra na say wo ye wei a mra na diu wo ye wei a mra na diu de ono ankasa koye ya mra na di no ala na ebi a wajai party na akoti ne party na mra na di no wo say mra na di nti ye indiscipline me abrante no bra mpacho sister one correct na ma me kakra because de wa bu mra no so na mra na di no ni ye indiscipline na de wa bu mra no so amra so andi ni na nti na o kasa no me ka say MZ de o kan no on sheda nti ase papa emre ni ho nke bekom ama na hu NDC ni MPP wo mu aye indiscipline be ma me nka asem kakra bi emfa yem party no yakọ election yedi nkugu for the first time in the history of Ghana owura Mahama Nkwano nya 4 years yetu na ade so omampani biara oba apart from owura Atamilsa Nyankopon ankasa to ne nsafre na owu akonwa so no obi adi ni 8 years owura Mahama Nkwana Yaman Second World War wa ba betro remedials inso a wo twere na trukan enti ye bompa ya ma no se Nyankopon bema ni remedials no wa pass media makers there be say Ghana Hama mpani ba akopɛ na wa akɔtwere remedials your friend owura John Dramani Mahama enti the American say yen party no ye twa 8 years Ghana for 8 years a omudi ama party bia no yen 8 years na so ye call say anka ye kopre say omuma yen 12 years na Ghana for say egbo ye ma obia 8 years enti mudi amunje mu 8 years na munko tena fie na eya amo asan aba biom ade a yaye bi da ya sinipia yaye ya adwene say ye besa siso biom asan ye eni say ye be ma owura Mahama di 4 years ya man di 4 years da ye besa man di 4 years. So we are bent on doing that, and the only way I able to me I say ye be dey ye be reorganize your party. It is say your party for omoafum ye ankasa ye say oh ye nua no omoafum party no nanso nua ni oba ni gu stress a sabi o ye ntwantwene na ye hohoro nti ye nua ankasa ya akosa nsuo ya hohoro obi amra ne ye mfa ye nsa emmom na ye nyina ye build party na o say ye indiscipline until the okanase because this is for the end there omo free mu beka omo free mu ba ye ho no omo abeka o maame dokunu ba free NDC ba ye no ye 31st December women's women Kunedu Ajima Rollins ankasa omo free mu no omo aka o nenso omo ayese ye bua ye hu na ya san akwa na ya akwachi owura John Dramani Mahama na ya bri mu no yese mu nyina mu mra wonso anyinyipa wa fom bia ya ji watum san brabium media ade baako mami kevia na mesre party for we have the power constitution no manek to me said there are another your congress to me said there are certain places within our constitution now betumi awave media bia me ko bia mesre ye mpanimfo say yen ko ne yen fa mra kwan so ne yen wave 2 years na ye sin krofo no mra no ye ma obi amra because enkrofo wey ejina saade no so maami metimi asini pi aka akire o say mimi nim nipa a NDC fo atotoka asama wo mo MPP fo niama wo mo ayema wo mo adwuma wo mo they are bent on making sure say ye enkrofo no ko enti na onu abetena ha say ye indiscipline no omo niama wo mo ye na akire say ye be kona so na ya tetene ya pansam na omo anya field day na omo ebu Ghana fo afa so no enu hu asem na okay
thank you
ma me say me the aeroplane na wi
me ba cho what take 37 minutes it's supposed to take
say me cause 37 minutes mami watch now say nyame nshira watch now mami 2 minutes it's 2 minutes now odi a che me account no odi ama me wa me hu donti 2 minutes now odi a che me no me dey ka aeroplane asem mami asem we ya isem hia asem wo abubu akoma aeroplane asem mami em say wo kura wanti asie yie de ntia obi kofa private jet de ntia owura Mahama ni nua private jet kura otwi a eye boni eye de okujeto kan ye okujeto be hia okohia ABY ewo ye frɛ ho say Inshira FM say ye frɛ Adom no ba Adom wo ho or see it is a matter of principle protecting the public purse owura no ne nua no jet no mpa chowo trotro ye fly plane ade ba ko betua pilots nika uba fuel plane no uba niama obeye udi beye plane no kra no plane air fly over countries no countries are fly over no tua uko lande wo South Africa utua e ba ne sai na maame no ye ni aye maame oyare ye no ba say ye rush no okuja to see it is a matter of principle. Why did you fly her in a private jet? adan na wan kofro trotro na sebe nyame mpangu sanka wo bedru America ho a wodi ne koye no na nka maami na firimu na waba asida na waka kire okugya to say it's about the public purse. Why is it that okoye na ne ho to no a oba Ghana ha no uko chata play na ne boarding say owura Akufo-Addo de na wo kan ho asem no ne boarding chen ya no mienu Akufo-Addo de no okọ New York okọ UN meeting e wo New York e wo man ni dimu we de wakọhwe onu ankasa ne ho yare e wo mimi bottom oba fie no wo fly in private jet luxury. It's a shame. Ghana ha unim say President Kufuor no to Bombardier X900 900 EX e President Kufuor no to ya okoto no e hu de wo man yi mu. Ba unim say helicopter ya ko crash yi unim say owura Mahama na order maako na Ghana ha obi anti hu asem because MPP were buying MPP were opposition MPP for wo gidie say niama we hu hia but MPP nya ba aban mu Kufuor yes say okoto private jet aba Ghana ha Ghana eja to Ghana mu owura President Akufo-Addo ka kire mu say presidential jet no wo problem Hunto kotna XYZ can say plane bia Akufo-Addo betram bia ene ne hwiase no wu u kan say Nyankopon ye lefty wa hu ato ye nchem abeto yen to Akufo-Addo plane this particular plane na edi ye nuanum konya nkwanhia ato ye nchem yi to yen MPP mpanimfo de tu kwan be Nyankopon bambo a esumbo chen bibia na wo mo so unso mo free so a wa hu ato ye nchem ato yen because of a junior that NDC form rant here trim obi de yemfa no kohwe ase now can say NDC no mo na Nyankopon e mo back pocket it Nyankopon abo wo mo amudwene wo mo ho bone no wa bo wo mo ho ban na wa hu atoyere ncha mo ato ye nyina mo amu penso na mami question final question bisa owura Mahama say Bombardier
no Medasipi next time come early so that you can come and argue your points out clearly. I was here for 800.9 and I was so egwa utieno yet was so na munihano we discussed extensively munihano we discussed extensively about the Ofankor and Sawam highway. Right now, according to our sources, the contractor has assured us that there will be a relief soon. And I was asking, where was the contractor? Because we learned that within 1 week, the contractor was paid 809 million Ghana cedi. That is $77 million. And so, where was he? Se Ghana for antietiemu, Ghana for ankase, yebeyo yeche citizens a womo side hono, antietiemu ama ultimatum senia dia. Etika contractor na omma meye jumano ana. Is there a punishment for something like this? Se contractor yetu ya oka, ise se obeba site no waba beye jumano na yehu yehwa yehu. Samsudin, I'm talking to you.
Mpacho mame nka jet no hasem kakra. Because waka
no, I gave you 5 minutes to do
it. You gave me more than 5 minutes. You gave me more than 5 minutes.
Because it is party issue. That is why I was silent about it.
Almost 10 minutes.
Yes.
So just
because that's why I'm giving an explanation.
Obama me aka asama nsam na oka no ho asam kakra bi.
Okay.
The tieni em say he's mixing the issue.
You are being a nuisance in my.
You understand?
Please. You are disturbing me. I beg you. Please.
He's mixing the issues.
Next time, try and come early.
Now, why opportunity? You understand? He's mixing the issues. So I say, the India maker say you are mixing the issues. Oh, say your presidential jet. So I say is different from private jets. So I say. The private jets are those which are privately owned by individuals. You understand? So what I say? Yes, indeed, yes. So what I say? But the cost, you understand, involved. Okuzeto was specifically talking about the cost involved of the jet, private jet, Nana Akufo-Addo Eyusu.
Have you checked the cost?
Exactly. It is far lower. It is far lower. It's far lower than the Akufo-Addo Eyusu. Far lower than that. It's far lower than the Akufo-Addo issue. Akufo-Addo on several occasions, Akufo-Addo on several occasions had a jet or flyer almost $14,000 per hour. That's what $14,000 per hour. South I say $14,000 per hour. And then Ghana Akufo-Addo abusuan for Diana. Why not dig Ghana and pass also a chain Akufo-Addo? Obi anu a oti Ghana ha wadi Ghana mfaso so e chain na na Danko Akufo-Addo. No aba be di president. Now sign be e di sika e di dwirim say. Now see yenye di man kan ho asem. We'll talk about it. It's good our leadership, the president, the vice president, whoever will be given a nice recommended jet when they are traveling to work in for Emma or Mino. Nemum, it doesn't matter, say, because of say ube use jet in tea. Kofa jet so luxurious to the extent to say, or Mino be boka chuchiri. I know the way ya, obika wants a money bonnet. Obia ni wa, obeka say, mo obia and our president be a two kind, obe use jetta. More you private jet abia air kama but you consider the amount of money that on mino ebo huka South said it was the amount of money that Okuzeto Ablakwa was talking about, the amount of money involved, not just traveling with only a private jet. South said, and let's understand the issues right and talk about it and say it as it is. South said obia kan sama obia kan sama just because ebia oni wa man yoku nti na wo dia ya amanyo sem say politics na nipa no ye me wa no kra na nipa no ka. How on earth can you use $14,000 per hour to travel? You understand? So if you are using 10 days, calculate 3 days, calculate $14,000 per hour, calculate. So obia ba bonti na wa ka ho asema. Why do you say nipa no ya man yourself? Listen to the substance of nsema nipa no kano. You understand? Analyze nsema nipa no kano. You understand? And indicate say nsema na nipa no kano. Eto asumu na ento asumu. You understand? Does that mean say because of say Okuzeto aka enuntina sebi mo jai jet no amana say apratiti apantama ene me no ka say ewo your friend say baby ye hu adwuma. Omano bo amana nkasa okọ parliament wanka ho asem wanka se Ghana your presidential jet no baby a no atiti apansam. South ya say we are talking about private jet presidential jet. You understand? If there is a well furnished and a very nice presidential jet, why will the country or the president go and look for a private jet? South ya say why will the president go and look for a private jet? But in the absence of the presidential jet, and you are going to look for a private jet, make sure say ubenya die omayno emoka ewom. So they say, and that is what we are talking about. Nobody is here to say ebia president person otukanya and say we use what do you call it? Now as a nation, we must look forward to looking say yempaying for we'll get them because at any point in time they would have to travel to work in the name of the country. And if the person will have to travel and work in the name of the country, Omayano should come on one page and agreed consensusly said this is where we are going. You understand? Stop the distraction. So I said, this is where we are going as a country. You understand? This is where we are going as a country. And she share way na pese fa. So I said, say fa and she share way na into two way na de to ha. Ebeboa amoma na eden akonkan and leave petty politicking just because okay in any case when we were talking about it, when Okuzeto was talking about it, what did you say? What did you say? So what are you saying today? So are you saying you are having double standard? So enye nanwa and so enye and this will be a mistake in any case. Yo Mate South ya say and madam, that is exactly what we are saying. As a country, I was say you come into one consensus ne nyina yenjin tum say kwan ben na be fa so. So what I say kwan ben na be fa so as a country in terms of the traveling of our president and our leaders. When we do that, that is all.
Thank you. Yenshe on the Ofanko and Sawam Highway issue. Samsudin. Samsudin.
Yeah, madam.
Ofanko and Sawam Highway.
Well, I think, sir, it is as a country, no, we must always make sure, sir, okay, of Sawam highway, a critical route, and I say a Ghana over Ghana ha very critical rule, and the project is a very critical project in Ghana. No, send a bit easy congestion. Na asa boost socio-economic activity in Ghana. Nemum sa particular project involve dualization of 3 to 4 kilometer stretch of road. Accra Kumasi Highway. And no Osha at least it will be a limited cost of $346.5 million. Na se CA ya meno kasayino. Osha project no esha in July 2022. Na expect to say by 2024 no at least the face lift and answer adwuma no betima den akọ awiye without any outstanding challenges or any payment. Se CA me no say almost 75% of the work on the road is complete. Oh yes.
75%.
75%. So what I say? Say Ajumano.
What is outside ho?
Say
Samsudin.
Say Ajumano.
Samsudin. Are you staying in that area?
Because contractor no. Say see me no ka say. Say Ajumano. Say Ajumano.
What the area ho?
Meba.
Anasa Samsudin tie the friends nipa ne dey forward o e dey WhatsApp no e no na wo hwe so e say adwuma na wo no 75% complete. Hey, but check your facts.
How many percent?
Check your facts well.
How many percentage?
About 10%, I'm telling you.
About 10%.
10%.
So na se sia no adwuma na wo ka ho asem se sia o ma hya se no.
Maybe say what ho.
Me say me ba.
Sometimes you have to see.
So
that you can relate it with the documents you are being supplied.
I was a the
way I will go to know, so because to assess, I do matter what I'm my friends and 75 complete. One can say what you want, who require now. I'll be question that percentage in our coach.
Yes, see, I know Marshall Jumanase. No, when him said they have been given some time frame. I also they have been given some time.
That is not what we are talking about.
So I say,
me major concern is say, me major concern is say, according to reports in Sakai, within 1 week, and I buy a 2-year contractor about 800 and something million Ghana cedis. So Ombra where was he? Yet demonstrations upon demonstrations, Emma ultimatum on the road. Emma, where was the contractor?
But then
ATBB say no. Can we punish the contractor for taking us for granted?
They say the minister
for taking us through this emotional trauma.
They say the minister has urged the contractor to expedite.
Do we have to beg him
on the project
to do the job?
No, and you're begging. So
because the way I can say
mama contractor no. A total of $346.5 million. $400 million per.
And I said, many be obi. They are what I win about
$346 million. Me say $346 million. Now a man 400 million Ghana cedis. $346 million.
809 million Ghana cedis.
So what you say?
And you 400.
Now 809 million Ghana cedis out of $346 million.
Me say
you understand?
You understand? And so
but as a man, the woman say he is back on the side. So what you say?
It's a quite 75 complete.
And the government is
draw that statement.
And the government
for
is
me.
Complete. And the government is making sure say, and the government is making sure say, government on abano and making sure say,
okay.
Abana doing you know say you be adwuma na wie. So what you say? Abana doing you know.
Okay.
And yes, I think was a twa obi achiaba because since 2022 expected to be completed in 2024. Meboa adentina answer.
It will better what you say. Abana shares our timeline no.
You understand?
Ameba abana shares our wa ma contract ni sika wa ntuaneka.
Sika o motua contract na e ho no. So what you say? And this adia was say you no within some time frame. No be we entina men pese bibia because you have to shift a blame and say we are buying ni nyina ya buying adia ebe den say a contractor na den abakwan no so and what we are urging the contractor is that sebi kwan na wo ye no Ghana fo sika na edibetua oka ana Ghana fo na yisu kwan no ana kwan no yi a ebe ma economy no so to say abustu so to say na a easy traffic.
Thank you.
And this are buying ade adwuma sha on sa but modern say obey den obey adwuma no yie awie ama Ghana fo mo ho ato mo.
That is all. Thank you very much. Ada Debrem.
Amen. Ofanko Road. Yankoti edrumra no anya han ya. Contractor no wakọ kwan ne so. Me de obia all my contract bia no. Me te say na mo ka. Na ka asem bia ye no kre. Ye ma contract bia ye ma a consultant is a social project ne so. Ghana ha de koba ye ne say ye nyina ye nim say contractors no wo de wusika be sha ase. We dru ba bia na wa raise certificate. Now they are bad. Yet amawa na wa to aso na wa abeji na wa to aso na wa abeji. Enti say Drew baby na contractor na raising his certificates na sika na maya upeu umpeu oto aso enye yi because 99.9% of the time no de bia na aban edi nipa neka especially sa aban ni di nipa neka na aban sisa na akoye bo achibidi. Nti me a contractor na mefri kwan so onim die ntra say aban sesa ya pe na aban na ewi ni ye nse ye kwa akoye audit we be timi edi mfie nan e betimi di edi mfie nwotwe betimi edi mfie du nti ohwe na emmoa na onkoje obia sika na onfa mbehye kwan a ye aban kwan mu na say when to me ankotua ya befa ne japade bi ana se ne bibi nti so twen na ban di sika ba wato aso nti me sure say contractor no na ne how kese pa no se ya aban na nka se hu se pressure na abakwan no so no pressure no so because ye nyina ye conversation crofo kra stretch na kopim se sanka kuma se kwan ne ya nka oboase ya ye koi nka nya helicopter ne ye de beko ye the convoy pin win back aba nti ama pressure na ye kese pa asem ne si wie ye no na aban no nso onu ankasa opese onu ankasa tinanim na wankofa sika na ambre nkrofo no ama omo anya kwan na eso no a because kumasefo ukai say menkai obi aya be nkwala 16 bi nso ekonya kwanhia nti nkrofo tie in all these difficulties ayenya mretia wa yimu de share ofanko yimu said the nkrofo niama ehwiehwie gu said the cars car techenim ebi enya akwanhia ne niama nti na emse aban hwe ye no we know the any usual politics road politics ni ye kwakoye auditing na the next 10 years na auditing ma ye no the we ni ka ho anye yi pressure na ye kase GPRTU at 13 say omo be demonstration em say wo mo ati area ho nso ebesi kwan so omo ye demonstration em say mo krampo mo ye hu dede kakra say mo be support to demonstration for no kra emrebi owura dakabreta aka the way a VIP for enso ebre nti aban na pe won pe is under pressure to do it me there me ka ho asem a hia pa akese ma me ene say contractors ne gye sika no a ɔmo nyɛ kwan no. The most important thing about the road, many or kind idea na free book mu, but a bet me aba say road no, the akanusa. Unim the entra. Omo aye gutters ewie, omo aye foot bridges, omo aye ye nyama. Nti aka so omo be ye feeling no na omo be compact. Omo aye foot bridges ni bi o na say ma fa kwan no so. Omo aye ba kun wa ha ya. Yeah, they are on. That's what I mean. Babe, oh the American say omo aye some of the unim the Emma project no. The Emma project prolonging here niama say cure. Oti asenti aye concrete work as I say cure be obe say kwan ni nchenchen ni bebre wo ho no a omo aye dada enti na percentage no was ro no say there ha nipa ne kasi un say ye before the here ne say me dey matu me car na me nam asphalt so enti ateche na e wo kwan no mu no ye feeling na aka omo be ye na omo compact no omo de tututututu no ebe fa so na kwan na compact yie na yetumi afa so maame ekwan we wo ho kuma se kwan no president Kufo na ye sa dual carriage no nkokwa nsawama ye yitu akire nkokwa ye yitu akire ba ko no dey say enyina mo say those roads no president Kufo time na ye yo mfie say ni more than 16 years to going to 20 years. Why no? A more to two baby to two, but 20-year road. And I am so sad. Inti we no so no media at this idea me debe to aban anim say whoever sa road no so no and making sure say you use the right materials abuba say laterite na ye debe gum no the right quantity, the right quality. Now one more be compact no so no e no ho hia chen asphalt na e wo soro no. Mrs. Obiom sa asie no abuba ye de begu asie babia nsuo wo abuba ye de begu babia atomu kese anwea no the type of anwea ye de begu asie said ye besi apimpim so a ekwan ni bagina ehia chen asphalt na egu so no timiti say wo ka motorway Kwame Nkrumah ko Shai Hills na kofa abuba na de be ye motorway 1966 2025 we are talking about 60 something years. Na ye da so faso concrete na e wo so no dia papai be kwan no hu ba bia atom enti mesre contractor no eni obi a wo hwe so say omo make sure say ye be ye the right thing na kwan no etumi a cha amaye be contractor no so
na nampa cho bremu na wrap up.
Well the American say consultants a brain na wonga eba be yan lor kan wo be yen construction works wo found as consultant no won nwene say oman no ehu ene say wo dwene ho kan asim won kotokum eno pani asem ameka
that's it. Area for yeah the more SC has say discussions na ha and yeah the more ebesie mema just some few minutes we already know mafa abnamo we ni ola omo 2 minutes dada etimi pa mo chow me ma some few minutes na motimi e dia frɛ atre mo adwene 0302243540. Hello, good afternoon.
MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO
Me ba cho robo yanko
Every no MAAME Montew Obakata welcome to the Bogman of God the Tankan Blood National Chairman Bra Champo for one MPP dineba mami we dey know and this no our studio me chiamu na o say kwan no popo say kwan no 70%. Hey tani wo baba popo say kwan 2% kwan nye anyere we say akan wo asem ka
me da say hello, good afternoon. Oh, Ebuakem. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Me ba cho di ni be bia free. Me ba cho dumo phone no why Mr. Mo. Oh.
Me ba cho ye.
Yanko. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me ba cho di ni be bia free. Yanko.
me doesn't. When you get up and go over here, Yamu a panum. Now, I tell you, a panoma Satia or more, and then I'm straight in one more year. Yeah, Abaya, you're so bad, Yamo. They are the same degree, but what you are doing.
Medasipi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me pacho dini baby afrefi.
Pacho me dia the bright and because afre abuso kan.
Yo, go bright yanko.
Mamincha ya original chairman honorable Ashimo baby obi anyamenka no. Ye da nyame ase papa se SRC John Dramani Mahama ebo ejuma o mama contractor ne sika o ye pokwasi kwan no e de amagana fo. Na ushe pokwasi kwan any from Kaswa Ediko Uniba kwan so a ya tutuni na so eja no onom no say this bo ebo Amakwata.
Medas good afternoon.
Yeah, we are
there. Yo, Mr. Nokrasa yanko.
Maybe a comment in the kitchen. Mamicha Jo Asama, my debate, and I honorable Akuga. Sema still Swedish, Yankopon come home, Yamishram. Obani, Obapa, you better excellent gender man, Mamma. Maybe some million Tifino. A bromedy of the Panama contract 2022. He can't see an on the mark contract. When you money captain, and a media hall, in Sian 9 and Sian what trick, and media Kunafo. We are one day second mayor pana, and can you say can make your boat who should be? It was about a good year, move from one enough for the new appointees.
Medasipi. Medas, what was your for honey and cousin in AC? As the Kasiankoma production crew, Jordan Macjero Sajo, my friend Ma. And Abdullah Dasmani Wada Roman e wiembo michido mam dejme de be somo medi e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO with me friend Biamzi 1 ena medi djumede ho chiam e do bibia oji bretie yen ase me sorry abna mowe oba beji adwaji yen tata akofe me se wo hwo ho so ye wate na wo hwo ho so ye a ubenyine ache erade nka obibia ho makrao Sogo, no mama.